2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return, lay our tracks back. We going live and tuned up to the mat. Real and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree, we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. Indigo, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein. Luka and Kyrie, they create a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Will and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFL, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, guys, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. Not a good one, guys. Not a good one tonight. Not really a lot to talk about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very disappointing loss, disappointing outing, 2 in a row. We're gonna definitely talk about it. We're gonna try something different tonight, guys. We're gonna probably bring up a few of the Glow Yard members. We're gonna have an all-out conversation, man, about this team, about what happened tonight and all that stuff, man, and what we expect going forward. So, I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna put it in the what is it? The link in the chat.
Yeah. So, we're gonna send King to send a link to the chat, guys. If you have if any of the Glow Yard members of the channel want to hop on board, man, and get whatever you want out, man. You know, let us know. The link is in the chat, guys. So y'all already know how this goes. We do this every Friday, man. Y'all know how this works. So for the Glow Yard members, man, just let us know, man. Go ahead and hit that link and come on in, man. Let us know what's on your mind. Cause yeah, TGK, we one of them days, man. We just want to hear everybody. just want to hear everybody's kind of their opinion or whatever. But you still ain't got your headphones, TGK? I thought you. Oh, right. You did say he went at home. Okay, so never mind. But yeah. So if any Glow Yard members in the chat, man, want to come on board, man, come on. We got a link in the comment section there. If y'all better find it too, man, if you're trying to get on, man, because you know how the comment section is, it ain't be moving. So, but overall, man, not a good game at all. I don't even want to chalk it up to the fact that, you know, it was a back-to-back. It's one of them games, man. It was all around bad. I can't name one person who did good. Everybody did bad. The defense was bad. Energy was off. Rotations weren't great. I could say there were a couple bright spots. You know, like Josh Green did well. Dante Exum did well. I mean, what else you want me to say?
You ain't gonna say the guy name? That should be the second center.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Rashawn Holmes did good in the limited minutes he got. I mean, we haven't seen enough of Rashawn Holmes to say that he should be our second center. And I don't know what to say. I don't get it, man. I mean, I don't know, man. You got nothing you want to add, bro?
Nah, man, you basically said it all. I mean, that is what it is. It was an ugly game. We done lost 3 or 4 now. Yeah, this was just felt like we were too small today. And the games we have lost, really, it felt like we're too small. So,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do going forward, bro. It's one of them cases where it's like, I know we heard Nico said 20 games, bro. But it's like, I mean, you might not have a choice about the 20 games because you might not be able to move certain people's contracts until December or whatever, right? So,
we might be 10
like, man, yeah. Like I said, man, it was all around bad. Shout out to Skin. I think some people were telling us on the during playback today, man, that Skin was hyping up the whole Maxi Kleber thing again. It's getting ridiculous, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. It's making me disappointed in the team. Like I'm disliking the Dallas Mavericks right now. At certain times, like I'm. There's no way they can be that incompetent. You feel me? Like there's no way we can keep watching this as like fans and literally call this stuff out, and allegedly they don't see what's the problem. So that just makes me mad at the organization.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Well, probably December 15th.
Yeah.
So we got what? A little under a month.
Yep.
We got to hang tight for a little under a month. You know. I'm mad because I mean, me and you did shows damn near pretty much all summer. And we addressed some of the issues we had on the team. We talked about the size and the rebounding and needing the center, all that stuff, wings, all that. It's like we see that, man, but then it's like we can see why y'all can't see it.
Mavs.
But yeah, wait, Jet, a member? Can't remember a member.
I don't know if it's not. It's only members you jumping on.
Yeah,
Jet,
want let him on?
Jet cool though, yeah. Let Jet know.
All right. What you got? Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, Jet. I got you. There we go. Okay. What you got,
guys?
Jet? What's on your mind, man?
What up, Jet?
Man,
Hey, man, try to be nice.
I'm gonna try, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's one of them days, man.
It's just Rashawn Holmes got like 10 less minutes than Dwight Powell, and he outplayed him.
Yep.
My guess is just as good as you guys is. I really don't have much to say about it, but
I mean, what can you say? You know what I'm saying? Like it's you see.
I
I
said
don't
it
know. I
last
just don't
night in the
understand why
comment
this wasn't
section,
addressed over the off season, man. I really
yeah, I
don't.
know. I said it last night. Like after what I watched in that fourth quarter the other night, like why should I be convinced that you're going to beat any good team this year?
I haven't got nothing to say. I'm just.
And it showed again tonight. Luka played like just garbage. Kyrie was just a role player basically. And to be honest, I've been saying it all night. Like our third unit should be our second unit. Like 3, maybe 4 players in our third unit should be in our second unit.
You said Rashawn Holmes. Is that what you said?
Yeah, like Rashawn Holmes, Jaden Hardy, who I like Markieff Morris. I think he's better than Maxey and Powell put together. And I don't even care that he's washed. I'll take washed over just pure trash.
Yep.
You know what's funny, man? Well, then let me rewind that. I know you mentioned Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy played like trash today too.
I mean, yeah, but he's just a bucket, man. Like I feel like if you actually give him like play time, he's like a 20 to 30 baller.
I think he can get 20 if you give him playing time. He was a starter.
Yeah, like the averages literally say it. As a starter, he averages around like 25 a game. He started like what 5 games for us last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you go from starter to third string? I don't get it.
I just did the. Oh, go ahead, King. Over.
No, I said I'm gonna show this to you. I was just on my phone. Hold up. Somebody had this in one of the groups. See if y'all can read it.
Oh, there you go.
Is it
Something about Lauri Markkanen?
Lauri Markkanen wanted to be a Yep. Freeman, Lauri Markkanen like playing with Mavericks.
Say no to a trade up for Maxi Kleber for Lauri Markkanen.
Yep.
That was
the
20.
Dallas said that they'll take like what 5 points a game over 25.
That was by Kirk Helen, published on May 22nd, 2021. 11:30.
I remember talking about
Lauri Markkanen would like to land with Mavericks as a free agent.
Here you go, King.
Hey,
I asked that for the podcast listeners. It said, why did Cuban hype up Holmes and Kid doesn't play him? I feel a disconnect between the
No,
front office and the coach.
right?
I've asked that question to many insiders and reporters.
hey, shout out to
And
Big
I got the same answers, but I mean,
shout out to Big Fat for reminding us that he declined his trade exception or whatever to play for the team. Rashawn forgot all about that, and he still doesn't play.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the thing too, man. I'm just tired of talking about the same stuff every time this type of stuff pops up, man. Just tired of it, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, King?
I was convinced we were going to give up 140 tonight.
You almost did.
If the Stars would have played, we would have.
You know what's funny too about this? I remember we was sitting there trying to tell folks, like, man, just give JaVale McGee a chance, man. Just let him play. At least give him like 8 to 10 minutes a game. Just something, right?
Yep.
That dude out here looking like an all-star here against us today, man.
Because he's a backup center. The issue with JaVale McGee is his asthma and all that stuff. As far as giving you short-time minutes, he can give you bursts.
I can't believe I'm saying this either. JaVale McGee is a night and day difference here. Like, if he's our backup center instead of Powell, maybe we beat Milwaukee. Maybe we beat Sacramento tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I can't even. It's getting to a point where you can't even like try to make solutions because you don't know what the Mavs are going to do. Like, we all know the solutions, but I mean, if it was that easy, the Mavs would have already done it. So, I don't know.
There's no rule saying you have to wait until the deadline to make a move. I'm harping on this team to go out and ask Chicago for Caruso and
Drummond.
Yeah. Like, and it's not like I don't think they ask for much either, since I think, once you trade those guys, you trade Levine and then you trade DeRozan and then you go into a hard rebuild. So it shouldn't really be like, rocket science to get these guys. Mm-hmm. Just do it.
You're right, Jet. But as my partner said, I think we don't have as much energy as they guys because we know what the problem is. It's just like we get tired of being on here sounding like bullies and all and being told we bullies, but it's like, so okay, man, let's pretend like we don't know what the answer is. That's how I feel.
My thing is, like, I'm tired of talking about it. Like, we're talking about what's going to change.
Nothing. So let's not talk. Let's act like we don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting old, man. Like I said, we all know the issue. We repeated it. I've been hearing it say it for like the last 2 years, man. So it's getting ridiculous. Like I said, you knew you had folks like Tyson Chandler and them go on podcasts and talk about what we needed.
Yep.
And nobody now, like I said, if we can sit here at home on our couches and see what the issues is, Tyson Chandler, who don't play no more, can sit there and tell you what the issues is. You cannot tell me that nobody in that front office see what the issues is, King. I'm sorry. You can't tell me that, bro.
Well, I mean, it seems like everybody knows but Mark Cuban or something. I don't know.
And then the part that makes me mad is like, how did yeah, I'm with you. Somebody got to answer a question on the Dwight Powell thing, bro. I'm sorry. They got to answer the question on the Dwight Powell thing. You cannot sit here and tell me that you were ranked damn near at the bottom in defense last year. 2 of the guys who were the issue for your defense, you signed both of those guys back.
And you give them quality minutes.
Yep.
And you a major contributor in the rotation.
They won't
now we just sat here and said, matter of fact, hold on. Let me read this off.
I think it's more of a Mark Cuban thing than it is a Jason Kidd thing because, like, I've seen 5 coaches coach this team, I think.
Yep.
I've seen Jamal Mosley coach this team a few games, Rick Carlisle, Sean Sweeney, Jason Kidd, and I think I'm forgetting one more. Anyways, like, isn't it a coincidence that all 4 of them play Powell? That's a Mark Cuban problem, I think. Like, if it's just every coach, Jamal Mosley is overperforming with the Orlando Magic. Do you think that he's playing Dwight Powell in Orlando?
No.
but he probably
Yeah.
he may
Like,
have to play him in
There's no I say so in Dallas. Like Mark Cuban wants Powell in the rotation somehow, some way, whether it be like 2 minutes or 30 minutes or 48 minutes.
Hey, did y'all hear what I read off? I think I went out.
But what?
So TGK had posted this on Twitter. His talking about the per 36 for tonight's game.
Mm-hmm.
Said Dwight Powell 12.4 points, 8.6 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Rashawn Holmes 14.4 points, 15.8 rebounds.
What are we talking about here? I don't get it, man. Like, even it's a bunch of questions I need answered. Like last year, I'm not even talking about Christian Wood. Let's not even we don't even need Christian Wood. Screw that. We gave up a first round pick. We could have picked the center. So many situations, man. We just keep throwing away stuff. I'm just starting to believe is Mark Cuban don't want to win, bro. He lucked into that 2011. That's how I'm starting to feel. Like he lucked into that. That was just a broken clock being right.
If you're an owner and you are this involved with a team, it's in every sport. Like Mark Cuban, Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones. There's probably a few more I can name in like baseball or basketball or any of those other sports. All those guys are carried to championships, such as Dirk's 2011 playoff run. There's no convincing me we don't win that championship without that run, and it's kind of obvious. I didn't really need to say that, but like typically those guys aren't considered winners unless you have like the big names with you that can like block all that out. It's just I'm tired of the same story every single year. And to be honest, I'm convinced that Nico Harrison isn't going to make a trade this year. I think that we like this team.
Please don't say that, man.
I think we like this team.
Let me ask you a question, Jet. Did you have fun last year?
No.
It's going to end up being that way again if we don't make a move, man. I'm guaranteeing it's going to be like that again if we don't make another move.
We had the trade assets last year though to like make at least one more move. Why didn't we?
And you know what's crazy about that too, Jet? I think I asked these guys this on the Members Only Friday. I asked them this. Everybody wants to make a move and trade and all that stuff. What assets do we have to trade?
I mean, you could have traded Christian Wood for something instead of just letting him go for free.
But this year, what do you have?
Oh well.
You take okay.
I mean,
can you guys say Tim Hardaway? Take Tim Hardaway out of there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else you got?
The two rookies is under rookie contracts.
They're under rookie contract. What can you get for a rookie contract?
I mean, we have some draft capital back, and then Seth Curry is a guy that teams like.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna say I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why Seth got the biannual or the mid level, whatever it was.
He ain't getting much back in return.
I'm about to say he's only making minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have anybody on this team other than Tim Hardaway that you can use in the trade to get something back significant, bro. If you think about it,
all the starters are locked unless you get another starter, right?
Unless you trade like a Derrick Jones Jr. or something.
Yeah,
but he's not making a lot.
So all the starters are basically locked. And then I'm thinking on the bench, like there's no one on the bench that they would want other than Tim Hardaway Jr.
Exactly.
Other than our other two rookies. Well, not the rookies, but you feel me, the rookie contract guys.
So that's why I'm saying, like, if you talking about trading somebody and we trying to get the pieces that we think we need, how you gonna do that? Oh, I'm sorry. And then Rashawn Holmes got a contract, but I guess you can move.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody seemed to want him. And plus, my thing, the same thing with Christian Wood last year. You got to showcase guys for guys to get value.
Yeah.
If we didn't showcase Christian Wood last year, so nobody wanted him. It took him a long time to get a contract this year. Rashawn Holmes not getting played. Don't nobody want a guy that's not getting played. It seemed like you don't want him. So why would I want him? So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, Johnny, why don't you come in here, man? I want to hear what Johnny got to say tonight. I want to hear what you guys say about Tim Hardaway tonight, Johnny. I want to hit that link. You know how this works.
Bombs Away Jr., huh?
Yeah, Bombs Away. Chunk him up, Jr., man. I want to hear what you guys say today.
And I'm not even mad at Timmy, but I'm just saying it was a revenge season tonight. That's all I want to know.
Hold on. You see what Wapo said? He said, starting to question if Tim shooting is worth his defense. Jesus, man. This guy lets everyone pass him.
Yeah,
Johnny, I need you in here tonight, man. We gotta get your answer tonight, man.
and that's why Timmy has to stay in the system and be a microwave, because when he doesn't, the rest of his stuff get exposed as far as what he can't do. That's why we fall in love with these guys. But that's what we do. We fall in love with guys when they have one good performance or a stretch of doing something, because we so burnt. And then we like them
I feel like too, a lot of these people fall in love with him because the organization is programmed in their head to do that. Because like Jet just said, if Dwight Powell was on any other team, Orlando, whatever, he wouldn't get no playing time, bro.
Bro, no other team would have Dwight Powell on their Twitter page and all that. As far as no one would care.
If Dwight Powell got traded tomorrow, he wouldn't receive a jersey from the other team. He'd just receive like one of those collared shirts with like the team logo, on the chest. And then he'd just be over there in the corner filling water cups for the timeouts.
We already know that Cody Zeller is better than Dwight. Do you think the Pelicans would ever showcase Cody Zeller on their Twitter page?
Nope.
Okay. That's the point. That's the point.
Go ahead and answer that real quick.
And we would showcase him when he didn't have a contract. He was a free agent, and we were showcasing him on our page. Bro, I want answers, man. And it's like I hate this team right now because I'm like, Mark Cuban is weird, man. It's like a punk move in a way. It's like you can't talk because people ask questions. You can't.
There you go, King.
Tell them they can't. And why you do that, Scotty? Don't talk about that.
Didn't the Suns only ask for like Holmes and Hardaway?
And Tim Hardaway Jr. Yep, it'd have been straight up. What up, Johnny B?
What up, Johnny? Yeah, what's up, man? What happened to your boy, Chunk him up Jr., man?
Hold on. He actually came out there and played tonight.
Play where? Oh, he played Uno? Oh, okay.
No, we're not finna
get him out with that draw for?
We not finna do that, bro. What about y'all boys? Come on, bro.
Hold up, they not your boys?
Y'all just be waiting. Y'all just be waiting. The hell on my boys, bro. That's crazy.
Luka and Kyrie not your boys too no more? They done?
No, Kai is my guy.
Luka not your guy?
Luka my guy most of the time.
Luka was trash tonight, though. Luka was trash tonight.
Yeah, Luka was trash.
I mean, 25
last 5 games.
25, 10, and 7 and 3 steals. That's crazy to be called trash. Maybe that's just me.
See, there you go, John. You looking at the numbers again.
Yep. He was 7 and 19, bro.
7 and 19, and his impact.
I probably could have shot better than that.
Bro,
tonight.
if you paid attention to that game, John, it was a lot of times, bro. The closeouts were trash. His energy was trash.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Johnny, how many times
time in the fourth quarter against a good team, 5 minutes left in the game, we lose all heart. We lose all urgency to win those games.
Bro, that fourth quarter looked like trash, man.
Yeah, you know what I feel like sometimes, and it's that youth thing again, but you gotta get over it. I'm tired of saying youth over and over again. Like at some point, truthfully, Luka been playing professional basketball for like a decade now. Mm-hmm. Like no disrespect, but it's the truth. I feel like Luka gets into a point where he feels like he has to get his points. So like they'll go into a mode where they start just isolating him, and it's like I gotta get my points. I don't have my 25 to 30 yet. Give me the ball and let me get my 25 to 30. When sometimes you may not need that. So I don't know, bro. I'm just when they get in that Luka ball and he just standing there doing stuff and everybody just standing around, nobody move towards the ball and all that. It makes me mad, man.
But you know what? Matter of fact, if y'all paid attention in this game, I think I pointed it out. Jet, were you there with us on the Playback TV today? Were you in there?
I don't think so, no.
I was gonna say because we was in there and I mentioned that. I said, I think before you got on, if you pay attention to the flow of the game, when Dallas was moving the ball and they were playing within pace, that's when they took over the game and got that little lead or whatever, right? But then it's like as soon as they started slowing the ball down, I think that's when the Kings stepped back into that zone, kind of threw us our rhythm off and everything. Dallas started slowing it down. Luka started playing iso ball on one end of the court, on one side of the court. And that's when it all went to hell, bro. Like, it's just we've seen it too many times. The games that we lost, we didn't play with pace. Every single one of them, we did not play with pace. We lost those games, bro. And so I don't know, man.
What Sabonis did had nothing to do with nothing. He missed 2 shots.
I mean, I got something to do with it, but I mean that's fine. But like, why ain't Luka only missed 2 shots? So I'm not. It's not that I don't want to. Because here we go again, man. It starts a problem as far as saying like Luka didn't give a superstar play today, Johnny B. That's how I feel. Like I'm just calling it like it is. It wasn't superstar play today. It's all-star play today. We need a superstar play from as well, but that wasn't the only reason. Like I'm not saying that's we just giving our reasons. Like
Johnny, who stood out more today, Sabonis or Luka?
there you go.
Sabonis did.
Who's a better player?
His only misses today were from 3, by the way.
I just said that. He only missed 2 shots, and they was both 3-pointers.
Who's the better player?
Tonight, Sabonis.
Who's the better player
No,
in general?
in general.
Overall, Luka, of course.
So he should be looking better than Sabonis.
I mean, but bro,
He look better than
Luka's human, man. He have off games like everybody else do.
Luka done had like 3 off games in the last 5 games.
I do actually like Sacramento's
Bro, he didn't
defense
have
this
more
year,
off
though.
games.
It doesn't help when we have a twig like Derek Lively trying to defend Sabonis, who has like maybe 200 pounds on him, a strength.
Yeah, I knew Sabonis was gonna get his. I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about Lively not getting in foul trouble. And then, like I said, when Dwight Powell comes into the game, it's just he's already one guy gone on offense, so you're down to 4.
Not forget offense. He's one guy down everywhere.
On everything. Yep. It was a whole bunch of times when he got into the game that they kept sending him on traps for double teams, but they weren't trapping anybody. So they would just swing the ball around, hit it into the paint, and then finish it, man. Or even a weak side 3, or even get in the paint and finish the ball. Like, and it was like nobody defending him down there, Sabonis, but like THJ or somebody. And it's like, what do you expect? THJ can't defend Sabonis in the paint. Hell no.
So the Kyrie played bad too, right?
Yeah.
He was just.
He said they all played bad, Johnny B.
Oh. Why y'all getting them up with Tim? Tim shot 50%.
Oh, no, we just messed with
you on the show. That's the only reason we messing with Tim.
You gotta get on when you on the show, man.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say Tim didn't have a bad game.
I mean, it was all right.
It wasn't bad. 45% from the field.
I mean, no.
50% from 3.
So now
100% from the free throw line.
I thought Tim was the 3rd best player on his team by far. That's what you kept telling me.
I thought he was the first.
It's funny how
Tonight it was Josh Green. Tonight it was Josh Green, the best player.
No, Josh Green's better than Tim Hardaway Jr. tonight.
Oh yeah.
He was, Johnny.
How? I'm sorry. Maybe I saw something different.
Because Timmy got 2 more points. You feel like Timmy was better?
Jason Kidd took him as soon as he got the high hand too.
Josh Green played better defense. Josh Green did more.
Josh Green always played better defense.
Okay, all right. Josh Green got you 12 points a day with better defense, and he gave you more all around.
What's going on, guys?
What up,
Austin, man?
Hey, man, tell me if I'm just totally drunk, but is Maxi Cleveland and Dwight Powell the new Eric Dampier and Sagata Job?
Jesus, man.
They might be worse.
You know what, Austin? I would take both of them over them right now.
Yep. So
they actually 7-footers, yeah.
And Eric Dampier. Like, at least Eric Dampier tries to go up. He just got small hands, and he can usually get the ball stripped out. But, like, Dwight Powell just, man, bro, he'd be under the rim. It was one time he got the ball and was running straight to the rim. And I'm like, go ahead, Dwight, go it up. And he just said, nope, pass. I'm like, damn, man.
This dude's going to get his jersey retired. Watch.
Yep.
Hey, we got a new member, King.
Why are we surprised at this point?
Hey, and remember I told you I pronounced his name Jaime?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Blue Beetle. I knew I had it right. Blue Beetle spelled his name just like that, Jaime.
That don't mean his name Jaime.
No, I'm just saying, when I said Jaime, he's like, that's not even nowhere close.
I mean, the J-A-I.
I said his name Jamie.
Oh, yeah, what I was saying, Johnny. I was like, J-A-I. Like, I thought it would be Jaime, like what's his name was.
Ain't nobody. What is it? He looked like his name looked like he may be. Am I right, Jamie? Let me know. But Eastern European.
Oh,
I mean, he said it is Jaime.
I knew I was right. King told me shut up and get off the show.
I used to know a girl named Jamie spelled her name like that.
But yeah,
you sure?
No, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say with the whole, I was gonna look at the Dwight Powell's numbers here real quick.
Why?
I already have it for you. 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal.
Oh my god!
And he's gonna start this game.
Hold up, and 2 turnovers, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he had more turnovers and rebounds.
Yeah, he had more turnovers and everything.
I said it at the
Points,
beginning of the
rebounds,
video.
everything.
10 less minutes for Rashawn Holmes, and he outplayed him.
Yep.
And nobody can explain to me why he don't get no playing time.
It's because Dwight cannot be the second center. Even earlier in the season, Dwight wasn't the second center. Like
He's not even a third string
even
center.
though Maxey is trash
at this point, he's not a third string center.
I said
even though Maxey is trash,
too, but
even though he shouldn't be a third, he shouldn't be nothing on the team. Sorry, I'm almost cursed. But even though like what's his name, Maxey Kleber was trash at the beginning of the season. We were winning though because Maxey can play center better than Dwight Powell. Maxey just gets hurt playing center. That's the issue with Maxey Kleber. He can't bang. When he bangs, he gets hurt. It always
he can
happens.
stretch the floor too.
Yeah, but Dwight Powell
he's not a center. We said that before the season started. He need to play him more at the 4, but then
you got Dwight Powell at 5.
Yeah, then he had him as a backup center, and then you see where he at right now.
He's not even a 4. Like, what does he do good?
Yes.
Hey man, y'all remember when we got him from Boston and they tried to build him as a stretch 4? Dwight Powell.
Goodness, man.
That was so long ago, Austin. Those were the good old days.
What
you guys say, Freezy? What's up?
Salute, man. Salute my guys, man. I saw y'all rocking, man. I just want to come in and holler, man. Appreciate quality content, man. Y'all chat be busting, bro. I love it. Awesome. Salute the Mavs Nation.
Well, I feel like something else coming after that. Like,
is that one too?
It is. Well, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting.
Like,
he waiting for Almighty to tag team in the chat.
That didn't sound genuine to me.
I'm see, that's because you don't know me, man. I'm genuine like leather. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake jack, man. I come in, I keep it a stack. You know, I'm from the New York area, bro. I keep it a stack, bro.
Listen, I know a bunch of New Yorkers, and that's the last thing y'all keep it.
He in New York.
Listen, I'm from the Northeast. I'm from Philadelphia, so I'm familiar with it too.
Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of New Yorkers, man, and
I got a question. Hold on, Johnny. I got a question. Is Jalen Brunson's point guard play good enough for the New York Knicks? I remember that, Uncle Freeze. Is Jalen Brunson's point guard play still good enough for the New York Knicks?
Shit, got quiet.
No. Jalen Brunson is an excellent scorer.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson is an excellent scorer. Playmaking may not be his forte because he's not used to being that. Because of the first 4 years of his career, he was, playing alongside probably the best playmaker in the NBA. So he was never asked to be that as a primary guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about him playing less than 82 regular season games as the Knicks point guard, it's too early to tell. That man hadn't played 82 games as the Knicks point guard yet. So we'll see. But if you're talking about, is he an excellent 3-point shooter? Yes, he's shooting 44% from 3 in the year 2023. If you're going from January through the last game, he's shooting 44% from 3. Now, if that don't impress then you can't be impressed. Right?
Jalen Brunson never impressed me. I think I've been impressed more than most people about Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
But he was, I don't know.
He's younger and cheaper than Kyrie, and we already saw how that fit was.
Right.
It's not Kyrie's fault though with the Luka and Kyrie.
No, I get it. Like, I'm happy we have Kyrie, but like he's just only been solid. He's only had like one like really excellent game this year. Like
2.
In the last what 6 games he averaging, bro?
Oh man, hold on.
What was it? 28,
35? He been
balling, bro.
Well, even last night against Milwaukee, I mean, I get it. He got like what 40.
39.
He started off slow in the first half.
I mean, but I'm not mad about when he actually. If Luka started off fast and only had 35.
Hey, and Jet, he started off slow and still shot 57% from the field.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that it was terrible, but like,
ain't he still
I like knowing that I got you start to finish.
Ain't he still like the leading scorer in the fourth quarter this year?
No, it's De'Aaron Fox.
No, De'Aaron
Fox, yeah. What I would say about the Kyrie thing, and not to come in and take over, I just coming in and kick it, man, some fellowship or whatever. But I felt like the Kyrie thing was a tad bit knee jerk, right? I felt like if Dallas just drafted smart and allocated that money that and assets that was spent for Kyrie, I think this team might be and maybe in a better place because the Lively pick is one for those non-Dallas fans around the league, bro. The hardest position to fill for NBA teams is a big man that rebounds and catches the ball, right? Because we all know when you 7 foot, most 7-footers can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, right? but in order to rebound at a high level and incorporate himself in a brand new system early with mostly veterans, right, and still have that high upside, like his touch is his shooting stroke. It may not be going in right now, but in like 2 or 3 years, we're looking at a dude that will probably be better than Miles Turner is right now, based on the early stuff you see. Right now, we can't account for a coaching change that may happen, or a regime change that may happen, or injuries. You can't account for all that stuff. But if you're solely going off of promise, I think y'all mugged OKC in the trade Case and Wallace for Derek Lively on draft day. Not that Case and Wallace is not a bad player, but Case and Wallace would not be a fit next to Luka. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, and when you're talking about allocating resources, like y'all being bumped up against being financially burdened a little bit, like most playoff teams are, because most competitive playoff teams are not going to have extra money to throw around because they already spent that money to put together a playoff team. But if you're looking at a playoff team, I think so. I think the Mavs are
this year. You meant last year.
Yeah, I'm talking about. You talking about
this year.
Yeah, I'm saying Jet talking about last year.
Our lowest is going to be a 5 seed this year. Like we're not going to just like sneak in or have to play a play-in game. We're making the playoffs.
Freezy, I agree with everything you said at first about the Kyrie thing, other than the money. I don't think the issue is with Kyrie. We got like $30 million of guys that don't play or shouldn't play.
Right.
That's a whole nother player that can be like a quality, damn near all-star type player.
You got Rashawn Holmes sitting on the bench making like 12 or 13.
Yep. You got Maxi Cleveland.
Everyone was excited about him too. And
Maxi Cleveland making
11. Not play at all.
Dwight making $4 million and all. Like that's almost $30 million between them 3 guys right there.
Right.
And then you got Markeith, who not playing either. So
he barely making anything.
And
add
other
$2 million in there. You at 30 million.
Shoot, throw if you threw Seth in there, screw Keith. Throw Seth in there. That's definitely over 30 million.
Yeah, it is.
But Seth is serviceable. They just don't play.
He's serviceable, but I take another play over him though.
I about to say, did you need Seth, Johnny, or did you need some size? You could have got Bismack Biyombo with that contract.
Bismack Biyombo is pretty terrible. Let's be honest.
But he's better than Dwight Powell.
He's better than Dwight Powell.
I mean, that's setting the bar. That's setting the bar pretty low, and that's not really saying much. Bismack Biyombo does not help us at all.
Hold on, and Dwight Powell does.
No, he doesn't. I believe we're in the same place with him.
You just said the bar was low.
What?
We could have kept
Johnny.
How about this one? Hold up, Johnny. Screw Bismack Biyombo. What about JaVale McGee? We still paying him?
We paying the man,
and he can still be on our team right now playing for us.
You know me. I never had any issues with JaVale McGee. Like, I never had none. He was all right to me. I just felt like they played him out of. They didn't play him to his strengths.
Or they wanted to play Powell
because we thought Dwight Powell was better than him.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, Jake.
Well, listen, bro. Dwight Powell not better than me.
Dang.
Yeah, I agree.
I pay for that. I watched that game.
But the Mavericks thought that Dwight Powell was literally better than Christian Wood and JaVale McGee last year.
Oh, 100%. The sad thing is that it's honestly Kit's system, and it amazes me. If you look back at his coaching career, Milwaukee, 3 years out. Brooklyn, it goes 2.5 years out. He doesn't stick around.
He's gonna be here a lot longer than that.
I said it earlier, this is more of a Mark Cuban problem than it is a Jason Kidd problem.
Yeah, I crucified Jason Kidd last year. I just don't feel
like Kidd not good.
It's not that he may not be the best this year.
I'd like a new face over Jason Kidd, but I'm not blaming him for it. It's a Mark Cuban problem.
Oh no! I 100% agree. Mark is 100% to blame, and I hate to say this as a Mavericks fan, I kind of blame Dirk for kind of creating that shroud that he can, Mark can do no wrong. His farts smell like roses.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Dirk should have put pressure on that ass.
Bingo.
Hey, King,
But he didn't do that when he played.
can I run something
So-
by you real quick?
What's up, boss?
All right. Like I said earlier, I might be drunk, man. I'm on vacation. I'm having a couple margaritas. So don't crucify me, okay?
I will.
You could.
But, you say we need a wing and a center, right? And this is going back to the trade, talk y'all were having before I hopped on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm going to get crucified, but it's all right. I'll take it. What would you say about trading Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Grant Williams? Hear me out.
You're getting something good for this.
For Zach LaVine.
I'm grabbing
and
my
Andre
tomatoes.
No.
No,
I'm grabbing my
Zach
tomatoes right now.
I don't feel like
Tomatoes
Zach
get the
LaVine
rocks.
fits. I don't feel like Zach LaVine fits with us having Kyrie and Luka.
Mhm.
No, it's too ISO heavy at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he don't fit what we actually need.
he would have to
And
start.
he's still small.
We would have Luka, Kyrie,
Yeah,
and Zach LaVine starting. That would be offense, but defense would be woo.
I mean, since we're going to this mold,
Talk about
that we're just
140
gonna
points. We'd
outscore
be
people,
averaging 170 points a game allowed.
Yeah, allowing 170 and scoring 150.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do now, right?
Hey, also,
They just said if we don't score 130
At
points,
least,
we
at
can't
least it's
win.
140.
yeah, and can I ask Austin a question based on that? Yeah,
What's up,
mind?
man?
Yeah,
what's
go
up?
ahead, man.
If you were to if you woke up tomorrow and that trade did go through, do the Mavericks have enough wing defenders to complement a Luka, Kyrie, Zach LaVine
No.
offense? Do they have enough 6'7", 6'8" athletic wing players to defend and knock down threes to have this team be a championship contender? Because the only way you would make the trade is if this were the finishing piece for your championship run. You wouldn't do it just to stay where you are.
Yeah, definitely
you could
not.
argue,
I mean, we'd be
you could
relying
argue
on
that you
Maxey and
get rid of
Dwight
your
again.
best wing for Zach LaVine. So you're down one of your better ones.
Yeah, I don't want Zach no
an
more.
offensive guard.
Kyrie. I'm all right without having Zach. Like I feel like Kyrie's better than Zach.
Mm-hmm.
So
How tall is that? 6'5", 6'6"?
6'5".
Yeah, probably about 6'5", yeah.
But Kyrie's a better defender than Zach LaVine.
Yeah, Zach LaVine's not good at all.
Zach LaVine doesn't play defense at all. So that's
If I'm making a trade with the Bulls, I'm going after Caruso and Drummond.
My main person is Drummond. I would like to try to get for the low. Caruso really is. I would have to trade Josh Green because there's no need to have Josh Green and Caruso at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Do it.
Nah,
Get
that would be
over
a-
it.
I don't think we can
Greasy
trade
defensive back
Greasy. I
coach,
don't
man,
think we
because,
can.
Green
I
and,
think it's a poison
Caruso
pill.
are
Yeah, it's a
because
poison
we
pill thing.
just
But
gave him the
I mean,
contract.
if he didn't sign it, and we said like, well, I mean, I know we can't do it straight up. 'Cause I forgot how much he makes right now in this
He's
contract.
making like
but-
3.3, something like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's
much-
like on a vet min.
Oh, wait.
Talking about Caruso?
I mean, Caruso. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Drummond.
Oh,
no,
Caruso
no.
makes $9 million. Caruso makes $9 million.
No, we talking about Caruso. I'm about
Oh,
to
we
say.
could have made that
I have
work.
a hot take about.
No,
I
we
have a
could make
hot
the
take
we could have
about
made the
Drummond.
Drummond work. I mean, we was gonna sign him regardless. Maybe we was gonna sign him straight
Even
up.
if Caruso.
Yeah,
Even
he
if Caruso.
took his player off.
I think with Caruso, you can trade like a Josh Green and a Dwight Powell.
They
No,
not
Chicago
trading the
would
White
not take
out for Joel Embiid. You can get him Embiid right now.
They'd
They
be like,
not taking Embiid for Dwight Powell.
You're right, man.
Hold on,
They're
what'd you say,
not
King?
giving up Dwight Powell for nobody.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what'd you say,
They
King?
make it work.
And the other thing,
Luka
Dwight
getting
Powell
over
is-
for Dwight Powell.
there are 29 other franchises doing the same Alex Caruso talk right now that y'all
Yeah, I
are
know.
doing.
Mhm.
So the market for him
For
is
me,
gonna be-
here's my thought.
Crazy. I've already said if you're gonna make the move, you got to be ahead of everybody else. Make it now. Like push
Exactly.
and try to go for them if you're gonna go right now. But
Right.
I don't know. They waiting 20 games allegedly. That's what
Man, we is gonna end up with Patrick Williams and Andre Drummond, and that's gonna be
And
that.
guess what? That still might be better than what we did.
Honestly, I would take Pat Will's energy and defense at this point.
I was just about to say, how big
Maxi
is
Cleveland
Yeah,
and
of
Dwight
course.
Powell. Yep.
They not giving up Powell.
Bro,
All right,
What's up,
we
Luka?
put a gag order
Y'all?
on. We put
I
a
would
gag
be-
order on Cuban, and we tell Nico, make it happen.
I don't care if we go burn down
Listen.
Cuban house.
I'm gonna
And
tell you right
I'm
now,
done
if
with
we would ever trade
You're
the White
not doing
Powell,
it.
I would apologize to Mark Cuban on every show, bro. If we
I
ever
think-
would trade either him or Maxi, bro.
We
Both. I say
We have
both.
a party on here. I think we have a whole
Bro, I
episode
would,
with
man.
party.
I would.
Listen, I have
Man,
a
I will
take
get
about
a,
Drummond real quick. Hold on.
I will get a Mark Cuban brand on my arm with a hot iron if he was to trade him right now, live on camera. Burn it in my arm so it don't go nowhere.
No, we was legit.
Listen, I mean, I would love Drummond for this team, but in all seriousness,
he washed.
I mean, not only that, but like
beggars can't be choosers.
Everyone really kind of plays small nowadays. So like, why are we so desperate for like a backup big? I get it because we have Dwight Powell, but like
because you can't get a rebound.
We can't get any rebounds yet.
If we could just get somebody to rebound and give us some extra possessions, we can win. We got people that can score.
No, I agree with that, but I wouldn't give up heaven and earth to get that.
No. So hold up, Jet. We're not getting no hell no. We're not giving up no heaven and earth.
Drummond got 1 year for $3 million.
Yeah,
you're not giving up nothing for that.
No,
matter of fact, you probably giving up this.
You give up a second round pick for that.
Right. Bam, you got Drummond right there.
Wow, a brand new
master contract and a second round pick.
I don't think so. I think I would expect for Chicago to say something like they want Green for Drummond. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but
man, I might.
Oh man, here we go.
I don't think I am.
And then I can throw something else in. Sure.
I think we can get something. We can get something better for Josh Green.
Josh Green is so trash.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is that you may not be wrong, but I'm telling you we can get more for Josh Green than
I think we can get more, Johnny.
Not saying you can get
LeBron and all that, but we just saying you could probably get more for him though.
Okay, you get a second round pick. Okay, that's a little more. But Jesus, everybody else is watching Josh Green just like we are. And that dude is pretty bad. Like
and they still saying they like him. I go to I look at people's shows and all, and they say I like Josh Green. That Josh Green guy, so I see something in him and all that stuff. He's still young. The difference is Drummond, an old man, like he's done.
Hey, Drummond is only 27, right?
It don't matter.
No, he's like 30 now.
He's a dinosaur in the league.
He's like 30 now.
He's 30?
Something like that.
Nah, he's
y'all sure.
I'm going to go ahead and dip out.
Shout out to Wilson. He had a video on him.
I'm going to go ahead and dip out, guys. King, man, happy late birthday. Y'all doing great work, man.
Yes, sir, King.
I subscribed to the channel not too long ago, man. Keep it up. We need more Mavs content. Y'all are killing it, man. Much love.
Appreciate it, man. But yeah. He's 29, man.
Well, so he a dinosaur. How about I put it like that? That's what I mean by old.
I thought those was prime years.
No, not for him. He's a dinosaur. He basically
as far as his game is
the
a
league,
dinosaur,
man.
Yeah, his game is like 1980s NBA style, and that doesn't work in today's NBA, unfortunately.
But don't y'all say, oh, he's better than? But what's Powell's 1960s?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
I don't even know if it's 60. That's semi pro that movie.
I don't even think Powell would last with like what's his name, George Mikan and all them back then. Like, I think Powell would still be trash.
All right,
so
let's do it. Let's
talk.
I'll give you the White Powell right now.
So I just found this straight, guys.
Yep, Freezy.
No, we already have enough people that can't walk and chew bubblegum, bro.
Freezy. He got that. Look at his plus minus, Freezy. Look at his plus minus.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's what Mavs fans say, right?
Yeah, that's what they tell
Mavs fans say, right?
But did you look at the plus minus?
Yeah,
right. I'm looking at the games. What I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dwight Powell averaged a minus 50 a game.
Oh man,
man, Dwight Powell. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it. I feel like a bully.
Talk about trash can juice. Dwight Powell is dumpster can juice.
I can't.
Bro, he is boo-boo water, bro. Trash he is, man. Dwight is trash. I'm sorry. Who read them numbers off a minute ago? Read them numbers
I'm sure
off
I could beat Dwight Powell, and I could only be like 4'5".
Nice. I ain't going that far. I think Dwight
Powell might be the worst basketball player I've ever seen. Like in the NBA, he might be the worst I've ever seen in professional basketball. I don't think I've ever seen anybody this bad.
Bro, I think there's players in the G League and overseas that we can get.
Luka's Slovenian teammate is better than this guy.
They told me he wasn't. Nope. Everybody kept telling me I'm wrong.
I was on your side with that kid.
Yep, Mike Toby.
They were like, no, what do you mean Mike Tobey? I'm like, I'm not saying Mike Tobey's the future or anything. I'm just saying if we saying Dwight Powell or Mike Tobey,
But
I'd
in
rather
other
have
Mavs
Mike
fans'
Tobey.
minds, you're basically saying Mike Tobey or whatever his name is better than Dwight. Is better than like prime Shaq. If you tell them that he's better than Powell.
Yep. And I'm like,
Powell got you 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Bro.
Tony Snell Award.
Hold up, you got to make sure you say that the turnovers. How many turnovers did he get you?
Hold on, let me hit
I
this
don't know,
all
like
stats
3?
Button up here.
We should get the all stats. How many turnovers did he get you?
Yeah, let me look at them all stats.
I think turnovers was his highest number.
2 turnovers.
Jesus Christ. So he couldn't even stay positive on a assist to turnover ratio. What the hell?
But Freezy, ignore those numbers, man. What's up? What's up that trade? Man? You wanna go ahead and,
Nah, man.
hey, we'll take back. Who's that third center y'all got over there?
Pass.
Jackson Hayes. Yeah, Jericho Sims. Yeah,
Jackson Hayes,
Didn't
Mo
the
Bamba.
Lakers
They all the
get him
same
for like a
player.
bag of chips.
It's
free agency?
Jackson Hayes,
Bro.
Mo Bamba.
Man, I'd take Jackson Hayes over
Jackson
Dwight
Hayes right
Powell
now.
10 days.
I will take both. Where's Mo Bamba?
Dwight Powell is worth a 10-day contract.
He's in Philly,
Jesus.
but
If
apparently
Detroit cuts James Wiseman, I pick him up.
Yeah.
I'd take James Wiseman right now. Like, I think he's actually all right. Like, I just feel like he needs something.
He's got something in him.
Pause.
I mean, he had to.
We're not doing that.
Right. I mean,
We're
he
not
had to
doing
have
that.
something to be worth a top 2 pick.
Right? His game. If you get him over here with Luka and them, I think he'll at least get you 5 points a game, bro. Like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
like-
Luka could get James Wiseman 6-7 points a game.
Like at least 6 points a game, bro. I think
Bro, we got her name players. Hey, we got her name players who will take over Dwight. Look what Gina said. She said she would take Bol over Dwight.
I take
Everybody would.
We were just killing Larry on the members only the other day over there.
Yeah. With Trey, I take Nurkic. Like, come on,
I told
man.
Trey I'll take Nurkic. I said,
I
go.
don't-
Which
I
I
don't
want
know
for
what
Nurkic,
we
bro.
do.
Here's the thing, though, with Wiseman, though. He had Steph Curry. You can argue a top 3 point guard and still.
No, Steph Curry is not a good point guard. His facilitation is terrible. He needs somebody that can pass him the ball. Chris Paul,
Man,
he need
he's
a Chris
not
Paul.
that
He need a
trash.
Luka.
I
Steph
don't
Curry
think
not
he's
no-
the definition of a point guard,
Hold
but
up,
he's
you-
not like the worst facilitator ever.
No, he ain't the worst, but you know what? With them having Chris Paul now, they probably been better with James Wiseman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. James Wiseman need a Chris Paul, somebody that can spoon feed him.
I take Zubac too.
I take Zubac.
Man, I wanted Zubac on this
Who's
team.
to say the Clippers would give him up?
Cody Zeller. You can give me what's his name? Valanciunas.
I think they have to hold on to him now because what's
I'll
his name is
take-
hurt.
I'll take-
Plumlee got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
give
you
me
got
Plumlee. I take him.
Man,
too.
I wish I had.
Ancient-
Man,
I'll take
Plumlee
ancient
would be
DeAndre
great for us.
Jordan over Dwight Powell.
Salute,
Ancient
salute,
DeAndre
fellas.
Jordan over Dwight
What up,
Powell.
Dre? We need to get Kai Jones though.
That's what I said. And he's free.
Kai Jones needs to get off drugs first.
Hey, that's fine. Him on drugs better than the guy in the bottom of your profile.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Him
Oh,
on
he said,
drugs
I didn't even read that.
is better than
He didn't even read that.
he on here advocating for Dwight Powell.
Kai Jones on
Dre.
Bob sauce.
Hey, Dre, I just told Freezy, I said, hey, man, I give up now, man. I'm going to go ahead and take Evan Fournier to the White Powell right now, bro. What's up?
But why? That's a Spider-Man meme. Him and Tim Hardaway Jr.
I will drive him there to you.
Okay,
Hey, you know
let's
why I
go.
said that, Johnny? Because
Just
Mark
not.
Cuban ain't going to keep Evan Fournier around for 10 years.
No.
This is the thing. If you're a big that can't rebound, you will not play for Tom Thibodeau. So you can swap him out if you want.
Right.
Dwight's not gonna play.
Right.
Then,
Did you see the
then,
clip?
then why
Hold
not?
on. Did you see the
Then why
advanced
not hire
analytics,
Tom Thibodeau right now?
Bro, that's what we
Advanced
want.
analytics, though, Dre. Come on now. His advanced analytics. Don't do
You didn't
that.
see them per 106?
You see
Hey,
that per 2 weeks?
I see he averages 5 claps per 36.
Per Luka free throw. I have 5 claps per Luka free throw. That's what it is.
Bro,
I average 5 claps a weekend. That ain't giving me no damn PT. What does that mean?
I
Like,
remember I told Rel that I hate that,
Hold
man.
on,
I
Dre.
would never see nobody.
Now, when you say claps, you mean claps like he messed up, or you talking about claps when his hands hit each other when he's trying to get a rebound?
Well, no. When he messes up. Now we talk
my
about
God.
claps on the bench. He averages.
He broke that record
about
already. I think he broke his
100,
record from last year.
Bro, this
You,
dude,
you talk about Jason Garrett.
I have
he's
never
a-
Oh
seen
my
a
God,
guy.
Jack
Jason
White.
Garrett.
Lord.
He's the Jack White of the Dallas Mavericks, bro.
I've never seen a guy in my life that gets mad at himself so often as Dwight Powell does. And it's like, I understand, but it's like, bro, you always messing up. Like, you shouldn't always be. I'm like, bro, grab the rebound, man.
Bro, he had the ball, Dre. This is not just one game. We're talking about multiple games, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
The ball, he's by himself on the side of the rim for a rebound. The ball goes up. He goes to jump for the ball, and it goes right through his hands.
Y'all got Canadian Jared Jeffries.
Yeah, y'all have Nerlens Noel.
I'd rather have Nerlens.
I'd rather have Nerlens.
No. At least had
talk about
something on
Glizzy, man.
defense.
They actually had Nerlens.
That halftime Glizzy, man. Nah, we good.
Oh my God, that dude was trash.
Steven Adams is out for the year because of torn Achilles, I think. I'll take Steven Adams on one leg over Powell.
Yep. I'll take Steven Adams coming off of injury right now. I would trade him straight for Dwight Powell.
He got a boot on his foot, bro.
The thing I don't get about Dwight,
Adams in the
the thing I don't get about Dwight is like most guys when they tear an ACL, they come back more skilled. He literally didn't do anything.
He didn't learn nothing.
You said Blake Griffin? Oh, okay. My bad.
I take Blake Griffin over Dwight Powell right now.
Yeah, me
Honestly.
too. I already said
They're the same height.
I'll take DeAndre Jordan today over Dwight Powell.
Pause. But y'all probably could take Dwight Howard.
Yep, that's what I said that earlier,
bro. If they can get
Dwight Howard going through, I still take him over Dwight.
Listen, if they can get Dwight Howard his own locker room where he ain't over looking at people meet over the wall, let's bring him in.
Pause that, Johnny. Pause. The hard pause, bro.
Come on, man.
He looking over the wall. Y'all know he is,
As
bro.
long as they say pause with each pass to Dwight Howard, we good.
Oh God!
Remember Dwight Howard touched that dude jump? And they're like,
on the sideline. He just reached over and just grabbed his knee.
My man Dwight Howard wild out here in these streets.
Man, listen, bro, that's treacherous. I don't know. I don't think I get dressed in my car.
Hey man, you go out there and play that game and help me win. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
Bro, listen, I don't care if you help me win. I don't need you package watching. Nah, we're not doing that, bro.
Can you get me 6 and 6? That's it.
Man, listen, he gonna get you 2 and 1. If you know what I mean.
This dude, yeah.
He gonna get you 2 and 1.
Maybe 6 and 9.
Damn. Stop, man.
Wow.
You better chill out, kid, man.
Hold up. Johnny B, I'm still taking him, man. I'm still taking him.
I feel you, right? I do. But it's just like, that's a lot, bro. Like,
do you want to win, Johnny?
That don't mean he like every dude.
I'm real. I want to win, but I don't want to get sexually violated at the same time. Like,
how do you even know he's attracted to anybody on the team? What if he's not attracted to anybody on the team?
So he attracted to meat. It's meat on the team. We're not doing that, bro.
Hey, Jaime, this is what you got to look forward to, man, on
Fridays. Yeah, man.
He is carnivorous. I'm telling you, I don't like it.
We excuse Johnny B for our listeners today.
What do you mean, bro? I'm not knocking nobody.
We used to.
Oh Lord, here you go. It's my fault.
Like, who is Rashawn Holmes extorting where he can't get no minutes?
Bruh.
Rashawn Holmes gave up his trade exception for this team.
His trade kicker, he sure did.
He thought he was gonna play.
Rashawn Holmes needs to ask Dwight Powell what a flash drive is.
Rashawn averaged like 14 and 10 when he played starter.
Yep. Bro. What Rashawn get for today? In limited minutes. Tell me he did it per 36 if he'd played today.
Yeah, let me go ahead and read this, man, for the folks at home who missed it.
Shout out to TGK.
Shout out to TGK had it right. Boy, I tell you, I think I lost again.
I think you said something like Dwight would have got 10 and 5 or something like that, and Rashawn would have got 14 and 15.
Oh, didn't he?
Listen, man. If Rashawn Holmes want to play, he need to find that flash drive that Dwight Powell know where it is. Of Mark Cuban on Epstein Island. Once he get that, he gonna get some PT. That's how Dwight Powell is still on the team. He knows where the flash drive is.
Honestly.
So Dre, check this out. This is the per 36. This is for today's game, just today's game. The White Powell per 36 was 12.4 points, 8.6 rebounds. Rashawn Holmes was 14.4 points, 15.8 rebounds.
I don't understand it because, like, first of all, he's a professional. He always plays with high energy, high effort. Like, his teammates always love him.
You should have seen him today.
I don't get it. Like, from strictly a positional need, like Luka. First off, Luka needs a lob target.
Right.
First and foremost, that's why he loves Derek Lively right now on offense. And you need effort, and you need, first of all, he's way more switchable than Powell, even though they think Powell is switchable.
Hey, Dre, check this out. This is their stats today, Dre. This is their stats today. So the White Powell got you 0, 1, and 1.
In how many minutes?
13 minutes.
And 2 turnovers.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep getting 2 turnovers. You're right. And 2 turnovers. Let's see. Holmes got you in 5 minutes, Dre. This is in 5 minutes.
Tell you that's
he got you 7, 2 in 3 for 3 for the field. 7 and 2. The White Powell got you 0 and 1 in 13
and 2 turnovers.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. I keep saying.
But this is the thing. He has a body of work that states that he is not really an NBA player. At least not right now.
I've been saying that.
Glorified G League player.
They will tell us what up, Marcus.
He's not averaging double digits.
I'm being generous. I'm being generous.
They will tell us
Dwight Powell in the G League is not averaging double digits.
No,
nobody can tell me anything other.
No,
they will tell us that Dwight Powell is the best screen set on the team, though. That's why he needs to play.
Oh Lord.
I've never heard no crazy stuff like that before.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Nico may be like, why am I going to waste assets if kid's not going to play an upgraded center?
Say Christian Wood?
You said
because he's like, I wasted a first to get you a power forward who can legitimately give you, 15, 7, and 2. And kid's like, nah, I'm going to let him rot on the bench.
I mean, in all fairness to this, though, Jason Kidd did say that he didn't want Christian Wood. I mean, I get it. Get whatever can
before or after
team,
though, Jit.
But like, why not save those assets to get a player Jason Kidd actually wants?
Let me ask you a question, though, Jit.
Once it happened, yeah, go ahead, bro. Ask me
did he do that? Did he say that before or after the trade?
I believe it was before. No.
I don't think we didn't know.
I don't think it was before the trade, Jet.
But here's the thing:
I never heard Jason Kidd say he didn't want Christian Wood.
No, they had an article that did come out. He did say he didn't. Well, article said that he said he didn't want Christian Wood, which is why he didn't play him the way he played him.
I understand that, but at the same time, Nico bought the groceries, and Kid needs to
cook the dish.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
No, yeah, I agree with that. But
he played good for us. I don't understand.
Any other job?
Yeah,
if I was your boss and I told you, listen, man, I'm giving you this tool to do your job. You don't use that tool and you fail at your job. That's fireable.
Yeah, that's malpractice. That's the definition of malpractice. And honestly, it's a freaking ego thing. He thinks he's the god emperor of coaches.
I don't know where he got that from.
Well, I got a question. Was Jason Kidd there before your GM, or was he there after?
Yes.
No.
No. Hold on, Dre. They hired Jason Kidd before they hired our general manager.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
So our general manager doesn't have the coach that he wants.
But he had connections with the Mavs before that, though, right?
Who? Kid?
Nico?
Did Nico have connections to the Mavs before Kidd?
No, he didn't have connections because he was Kid was hired the last year of Donnie's regime.
Yeah, I don't think that he really had connections with him. He just,
he had relationships with like people
because he's a Nike guy. Yeah, but I don't think per se just the Mavericks. He said a bunch.
It wasn't in depth though, right?
No,
it was like
he was friends with like Mark Cuban, but it wasn't like that. Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Nico was friends with a whole bunch of people, and I think a whole bunch of people were looking for him. He said when they talked to him, a whole bunch of teams reached out to him. Well, that's Marcus, I think. Marcus, good job. But he said a whole bunch of teams were asking him, but the Mavericks just had the best idea, and he had Luka, so he came over here. But I don't think it was like he a friend or anything like that, or a major thing.
If they ever took like the approach how they do in the NFL, Kid would have been a lame duck coach, and he would have been fired last year. As soon as the buzzer ended, as soon as they told Kid, "Yo, bench everybody," he would have been fired as soon as the last buzzer went off. But I don't understand how we
Mark Cuban wants kids, right?
Yeah, because he won the championship.
Cuban
I
wants
still
kids.
want J Kidd to be fired today.
There's too many
You're not
alliances.
the only person.
Oh,
I
Selly.
still want him to be fired today. Like, I don't care if we won a championship. I still want him to be fired. Like,
Yo,
they did it to David Black.
Situation.
They did it to David Black. He won a championship with LeBron, and they fired him.
We could have had Ime. We could have had Ime. We didn't.
Man, listen. Ime would have played Christian Wood.
We could have had Jamal. We didn't even give him an interview. So
Yeah,
my thing right now is
this off
if
season.
we fire Jason
Look
Kidd,
at how he's doing in Philadelphia.
Bro, I don't care if we get.
he said, "I don't care who we get, just get us."
Man, I don't care who we get, bro. Get rid of him.
We going Mark Jackson?
Yes. Give me Mark Jackson.
Honestly,
What did he do? Wait, what did he do to get fired from the Knicks? Do anybody know?
Nah, supposedly he did. Freezy out there,
He
bro.
did.
Okay, well, you
Dre
want to say
said-
Freezy or you want me?
So Dre, you can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'm
Dre.
sorry.
Basically, he said he turned down the job. The week before, this like news article came out that said he got fired or whatever, but it's partially to do with the fact that we have someone on our training staff, an assistant coach, that was on the Warriors when he got fired, and that guy was the one that was recording the crazy things that Mark Jackson was saying to and about his players.
Right.
And that's the reason why Mark Jackson got fired in the first place from the Warriors. So as long as we have this particular assistant head coach, by the way, this assistant head coach like wins awards for being an assistant head coach for some reason. But like I guess he's touted as one of the best assistant head coaches, but he's the reason why Mark Jackson got fired in the first place from the Warriors, and he's on the staff right now. So if he was calling games for the Knicks, he would undoubtedly be very close and would be near someone that he totally hates. And they've also like if you listen to him on ABC, he's alluded to like the situation with him and that particular coach. Like, well, when D'Angelo Russell got in trouble for recording Nick Young, he made a passing joke about it live on air, referring to the guy that recorded him on the Warriors.
I mean, he also said he would knock LeBron's wife out the park on live TV. So
I mean, she is a good looking woman though. But
I mean,
come on, man, you don't do that, though.
You violate.
Yeah, man, you can't.
But at the same time, you can't. You know, when you just saying something like that, and then you watch Ime Udoka be a hot commodity after he get let go by Boston, you know, it's some deeper stuff than that, right?
Well,
and then there's other coaches, but like we legit talking about Jason Kidd's coaching ability. What about Jason Kidd background?
No,
Right.
No. Kid is from the Slapaho tribe.
But that's before he even won a championship and all that. That's a long. He done been a Maverick again by then and all that. So.
But I mean, no, I'm getting it. I'm not saying that Jason Kidd doesn't deserve a job. What I'm saying is there's a narrative that Mark Jackson did one thing and that's why he's not coaching. And what I'm saying is,
you saying it's probably something more.
Is something deeper to it. I think is Mark Jackson professes his religion, and I think that rubs a lot of owners and stuff the wrong way.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
But like,
they say he's a real Christian man. He runs everything real Christian like.
But that's enough to blackball a guy after showing that you can get a team and switch him around completely. Rather than like a Miles Bridges that went through what he went through and got a standing ovation and all. I'm not even saying Miles Bridges don't deserve it. Whatever you want to do with Miles. But like, but you're saying that
I'll take him right now on our team.
What has Mark Jackson done to not be a coach or not get a job? That's what I'm like.
He's being blackballed
religion
because of
What the hell?
Religion? Because think about this. Look at Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, like in the locker room and all that stuff. And
I mean, but that's enough to get you blackballed, though. Yeah.
So here's the thing: if you want to go with a coach that didn't have like the baggage, what have you, why not go get Stouts if you want to get, for lack of better terms, a
the
vanilla
former
head
Blazers coach.
Yeah.
I said that too. I said could have got him as at least like an
Luka
offensive coordinator.
I would hate that.
I take Stouts as an assistant.
You're right. That's what I was saying.
I'll take Stouts as an assistant.
Yeah.
I think Jason Kidd is better
sure,
assistant.
but no,
I said
nothing
that
more.
too.
I think Jason Kidd should be better.
I think Jason Kidd should be an assistant,
or maybe that too.
But until then, he'd be better assistant.
I don't think
He was
Jason
excellent
Kidd
as an assistant with the Lakers.
I don't think Jason Kidd needs to be on anybody coaching staff, bro.
Yeah,
And
period.
I don't think he has the ego for it either. He went to the Lakers and he was really on the Lakers trying to take Vogel's spot.
Exactly, and that's the thing is Vogel was watching over his back. You can kind of tell by his coaching, and especially the last half year when they were starting to struggle. It's like, what's going on with Vogel? He's probably like, what kid? You trying to take my job?
Yeah,
Braun,
That's how he got moved from Brooklyn, right?
Braun and AD
moved from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but Braun and AD swear by a kid though. They say it's because of him that they basically was the reason they won a championship, or partially because of him.
Who else swear by him, King?
Giannis.
Chris
Who
Middleton.
Who on his team swear by him?
Kyrie, don't he?
Kyrie and Luka.
Kyrie, and I don't know if Luka really swear by him.
I think Giannis swears by him because he helped make Giannis have more not point guard, but he made him more of a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
But he was never able to reap the success because they were kind of handicapped, granted, at the point guard, and he wasn't really a good coach at that time anyway. He's more of like a rah, but he's not a technician.
He's not a technician at all.
Oh God, no.
He's just a motivational speaker. That's basically.
Well, and
you know who he reminds you of? He'll remind guys of Kurt Rambis. Yeah, remember Kurt Rambis?
Oh yeah.
Everybody spoke highly of Kurt Rambis until he was the head coach, and he was trash as a head coach, and people swore by him.
But it was his wife. It was his wife too, though. It wasn't just Kurt. His wife was running everything.
You're right.
See,
that's her.
But don't they still swear by him in LA? They don't still swear by Rambis.
Kurt Rambis is in Charlotte.
Wait, who?
Or is that
Rambis? They in Charlotte?
No, you thinking of Mitch Kupchak?
Yeah,
that's Mitch Kupchak. Yep.
He should have been gone.
To use the Texas coach comparison, honestly, Kid, his best comparison is to Clapper. God, what's the fucking name? Part of my tongue.
You talking about Jason Garrett?
Thank you. Yeah. Yo, everyone thought great commodity as a coordinator. Comes a head coach, and he spills everything.
I mean, it's different, man, being the coordinator than you being the actual head coach, man. It's different.
Of course. And
they praised him as an assistant coach for LA, but then look what he's doing as a head coach. Like, you know,
he stuck as the Giants coordinator back in 2020.
Yeah.
Ime Udoka would have had y'all playing defense, no matter who out.
Absolutely.
You said
Ime would have been handcuffed to Dwight Powell. He would have said
he wouldn't have never played Dwight Powell.
Oh no,
that's number one.
He would not have. He wouldn't have stayed here because he'd have told him I'm not playing Dwight Powell, and they'd have said, "Oh, all right, well, you can't be the coach."
You gotta be in the contract, Dre. I'm telling you, you gotta be in the contract. Like if you gotta play Dwight and Maxey, bro. You got to.
Now that I think about it, is there any way we can get the Jazz coach?
He's locked in over there.
Boy, they got him locked to a 50-year contract, man.
Yeah, he in a 360 deal right over there.
I thought I heard a rumor earlier saying that he was
out.
He got a LeBron James lifetime shoe contract.
Hey, King, Laurie Markkinen had 38 and 17 tonight.
Oh God, don't wrap it in, man.
Johnny, how you be trying to make folks mad?
38 and 17. Just
always remember me on this show, Johnny B yelling and telling everybody we should get rid of Maxey Kleber for Laurie. I remember, I
was one of the main guys.
People sat on his.
I said I drive him there, and I live in California.
Hey, Maxey Kleber's better. You don't want him, huh?
I don't know what he was on that.
Bro, we got killed. I'm not gonna ever forget that episode, King. We got killed that episode when Maxey Kleber got that contract.
We were like,
he got murdered on that episode. We kept trying to tell folks.
What's his contract? Like
3
for 11. He had 1 year left.
Guaranteed.
He had 1 year left on his contract for $9 million.
And they gave him a raise.
They gave him 3 more years for 11 each.
Honestly,
you knew with the $9 million that he was damaged goods.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's gotten worse with each year.
Since he's gotten dunked on by Kawhi, he's just been trash.
Yeah, kinda.
And here's the thing.
What they told us, he's a heart and soul on defense on the team. What they were telling us.
It kind of
I was told that he was a good defender after getting cooked by Cody Zeller against Miami this past season too.
No, they told us. Remember last year he was a savior. Y'all remember Maxi Cleveland? Christian Wood
yeah,
came
yeah.
back. He
Yeah,
I
he
remember
rushed
the
into
first
recovery
game
to save the team.
I remember the first game he came back against the Pacers. We gave up 150.
No,
Jesus.
no, that can't be right, Jet, because Jeff Skin Wade told us that we were crazy for wanting to get rid of him.
Nah.
Let's
Skin's
get
just a
Wade
pom-pom
past
guy
the bench.
because he knows that Bally, if he talks trash about Dallas, they're gonna get the snipers out.
Bro, these
gonna say
dudes are too friendly with these guys. That's the issue. Everybody's buddy.
I'm gonna say one last other thing. Y'all need to get rid of that third color commentary dude. Whoever that is, y'all need to get rid of. He's very
That's Skin. That's Skin.
I'm waiting on King.
Yeah, I heard him
King.
earlier. He was
the guy's
he was
name is
Maxi
Skin.
Get the
Cleveland
Drake
I said
down.
during the game.
That's Skin.
That's what we talking about, Drake.
He's
we
very
talking about.
useless. He
That's
is very
good.
useless.
Well, and
and
here's the
doesn't
thing:
really add
he
much.
was, he and his buddy
I
Ben
almost had a stroke when he
show
said that
on
when
The
Maxi
Fan,
comes
and
back,
they
it'll
both
be a
got
lot
canned.
better. Like what?
Yeah, they did get fired, huh?
Oh god.
Yeah, they did. Like I told King, man, growing up here in Dallas, we used to listen to them all the time on the radio. And like I said, you pretty much took what they said at face value, But then when you start kind of really paying attention, it's
bro,
open your eyes to a lot of things. It's like
when you told me his first and foremost, if I was a white guy with a bald head, I wouldn't want my nickname to be Skin. Like I'm just being serious, bro. Like when you said he used to have a low cut and his name was Skin, I'm like, what?
I've yet to be called Skin.
Why would you want to be called Skin? The skin goes with skin head. Like, why would you want to be called Skin? But it is what it is, bro. You right though, Dre. I don't know why you didn't at the time. It just pump guys up.
It feels so awkward. Like you remember when they had that comedian on Monday Night Football, and they tried to force it, and he tries to force it like humor in. So I was like, bro, we just here for the information. If you want to have a little flair, cool.
I don't even know why they did that, man. I don't even know why they add him in there, bro.
Hey, man, it feels like a lot of people are extorting your owner right now. That's what it feels like.
I mean, really, they just yes men. It ain't even that they extorting them. It's that he finds guys that are going to be yes men, and then they sit around and do what he tells them to do.
Oh, this is
we're not winning a
sounds like the
championship
Knicks.
until Mark sells
Freezy?
the team.
Who's that?
Sounds like the Knicks, Freezy.
Kinda.
Well, the older version of the Knicks. That's what it sounds like.
I about to say, y'all got it that bad over there like that?
It depends on it's to varying degrees.
Man, our owner goes by one name like Mariah Carey. Like he go by one name like
we said one name like Mariah Carey. That's two names. That's crazy.
I'm saying, but he go by one name like Mike.
One name is Sting, baby.
Dolan, and that's all you need to know. That's it. They don't call him James, no Jimmy, no. It's just Dolan.
Man, James Dolan might be the worst owner ever, like in anything.
No, Jordan is still number one.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. You're right, Mark. You're right.
I would
right,
say, honestly, I'd say Mark Cuban.
Ooh, one of them. Hey, you're right.
Players actually like Mark Cuban.
I don't use this in a while, but
I don't think Cuban works with Jordan. Like Jordan is
Jordan was terrible. Yeah.
An all season where we could have gotten prime Kemba Walker, Chris Middleton, weren't there two other guys? And and the best free agent pickup we got was Seth Curry.
The greatest thing he ever did was give Donnie Nelson a job. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't even be an owner.
No, actually, he didn't give Donnie Nelson a job.
He didn't get that. He was there before.
Nelson that got him that job.
Yeah, Donnie and Don were there before.
Man. Oh, so even worse.
It's pure nepotism at that point, honestly.
So he just walked into two generational talents.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then
wait a minute, man. If we would have listened to Donnie Nelson, we would have Giannis.
I don't know about Donnie being a generational talent.
If we would have listened to Donnie, we would have had Giannis.
I talking about Luka.
Yeah, okay.
Now I'm about to say, Drake. You know what's crazy about all that too, Drake?
Johnny, here's the thing. One potential great.
Yeah, but if we get Giannis, we don't get Luka. I just realized that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, is it that bad?
Sort of.
Well, if you got Giannis, it would have took your owner like 10 years to figure out how to build a title.
How to use him?
Yeah, so we probably would have got him anyway, considering who we had.
If we didn't draft Giannis probably doesn't become Giannis.
No, and that's the thing is that because Carlisle, you have to remember because we had Carlisle at that point.
Carlisle wouldn't have played him.
No, he wouldn't have. No, he would have.
Carlisle wouldn't have played him. He would have never got on steroids and never got who he is now. Did I say that? I'm sorry. Carry on. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I was about to say before we got rid of. Now it was also Mark Cuban's fault why Don Nelson left, and it was brought to my attention by King that a lot of the earlier moves that we made, like draft picks and some of the trades that we had and signings and all that, the good ones we had earlier, that was all Don. And as soon as Don and Mark Cuban had their little beef or whatever, and he left, Donnie took over, and we've been trash ever since.
Donnie was trash.
Donnie was trash when it came, and never took the draft series.
I was
never
still,
took it.
Man, y'all disrespecting him. He said, "Get Giannis."
All right, that's why you
A broken clock is right 2 times a day.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Donnie
Right,
B,
but
how
then-
long was Donnie Nelson our GM?
Oh, good question.
For a good amount of time.
And you keep saying he said Giannis.
Hey, man, listen. Do you know
1
who
year at
Giannis is?
24.
Man.
Do you know who
He was
Giannis
a
is?
franchise 24
got
years,
Luka.
Johnny.
He got Luka and Jalen Brunson.
In the same draft.
They got Giannis, and they got a championship.
No, Milwaukee got Giannis and got.
They got. That's what I'm saying. They got Giannis, and they got a championship. So who really won?
That was a
The
fluke
person who got
championship.
Luka or the person who got Giannis?
Keep in mind, that
But
was
you
a
already
fluke
said. Hold up.
championship.
You already said you don't want Jason Kidd. So without Jason Kidd with Giannis, we don't get that Giannis.
Damn it.
So here's the thing. Donnie
But
was
you have to
GM
fire
since
Giannis. You have to fire Jason
2005.
Kidd to get.
So you're telling me in a span of let's see, 17 years, you have two chances, 2 right picks potentially. That is a 3. I'll give the Brunson one. That is a terrible track record.
Horrible for Donnie Nelson.
And didn't
We
he
had
destroy
a
Philly
members
too?
only.
He
We brought
destroyed
that up.
Philadelphia too,
I
right?
said that on the show.
No, you're thinking
I was
of Kinky or something like that.
No. He came in after Hinkie.
I don't think Donnie was in Philly.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
remember the dude on Twitter?
no. Donnie was
National players?
in Phoenix.
I think it was D'Angelo or
Yeah, I
something.
think he was in
like
Phoenix before he came to Dallas.
Yeah, he was in Phoenix. He was assistant coach for Danny Ainge.
Yeah, and
Like,
he,
we were good friends.
and he hasn't
No,
been.
no. Where did
hasn't
Donnie
been
Nelson
manager
go
since-
after he left Dallas?
Nowhere. He
Nowhere.
hasn't had a job. I don't think so.
Yeah,
And he went to the Caribbeans, and we ain't seen him since.
You know,
Good.
he's
That's
on the
that's where he
boat
deserved to be
drinking.
at.
Hey, Mark, what you about to say, man? You about to say something?
No, go ahead. You got it going.
Oh, okay. No, I was just gonna say, with the whole Donnie thing, King, like I said, King the one brought it to my attention because I've always got Don and Donnie to mixed up because he was like an assistant on his dad when he made those moves earlier. So I kind of always equated Donnie with those moves. And like
I feel
Jaime
like
just
for
said, he
some
just
reason,
read it off
though-
from 2005 to 17 or whatever it was. He got fired. He been trash.
I
You had
remember
two
that.
generational players under your watch, and you didn't even do anything with them.
I got a quick question with this though. As far as Mark Cuban, I never got the full understanding of why he let Avery go after that season that we had. With the best player in the best season.
Because we lost in the first round that year, so he fired him.
Yeah, because Golden State walked us like dogs.
Hold on, but if Avery got us 67 wins and lost in the first,
Golden State walked us like dogs. What? Give for lines too.
Hold on, Johnny B. Avery Johnson got us to the finals the year before. They got us 67 wins with Dirk getting the MVP in the first round, right?
Facts.
Jason Kidd got us to the Western Conference Finals. The next year we missed the playoffs with 2 All-Star starters. Why ain't he fired?
Oh, that's pure definition of white privilege right there. I'm telling you, man.
White.
Wait, ain't Jason Kidd black?
He had Johnny B.
He said he benefited from the white side. Man,
y'all better leave Caillou alone, man.
Oh man, like I said, shout out to Larry, man. Larry brought we had this conversation with Larry before about this, man. We said that it's like Avery Johnson got you probably the 2 most successful seasons in your franchise's history, bro. He got fired and after 2-3 years or whatever.
Wait, speaking of Larry, Larry finna lose the bet, right?
Oh man,
ain't Larry finna lose the bet?
Is he finna lose the bet, Johnny?
Yeah, right. What was it? He said we was gonna be what?
10-5.
10-5, right?
No, he said 15.
Quick question for all you guys though.
Well, no. He said 10-5. He brought it back up on the last. I listened to it again. He brought it up on the last. What you call it? 10-5.
I mean, we only got one more though, right?
Yeah,
but y'all gotta lose one more.
If we lose,
but if we, this next game is important.
Yeah, the next game is do or die. It's like
Johnny kept trying to tell him like, yo, it's not a guarantee. He's like, no, it's it. We gonna get the.
Is it the Clippers?
So y'all gotta know the next game is the Lakers and then the Clippers.
Oh yeah, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, we gotta go to LA and go to LA and play the Clippers and the Lakers.
Wait, is it here or
we're
there?
losing both.
There.
No, it's in LA.
Oh my god, bro! What's up with the?
Hold up. I know the schedule been stupid, but
Oh my
bro,
god, bro!
my man Luka and them gonna be in LA for like 3 days, boy.
Oh, trust me. Here's the thing: Kai and
Kyrie
Luka,
did.
they're gonna be hyped up, especially the Lakers, because you know they're gonna be coming out playing pissed.
I was gonna say.
What does that mean? They should have came out playing piss tonight.
I was gonna say, Freezy.
I would after last night.
The schedule, like for everyone, is kind of jacked up because of the tournament. Like they're consolidating and pushing everything into a small window so they can space out these 2 games.
I kind of hate that though, because that's asking for
the
injury.
tournament.
Yeah, and then after that, like there's gonna be some games that you have that are to be determined. So they're gonna shoehorn those games that you don't know exactly. Like for example, like we could be playing. Like if we hypothetically speaking, if we play terrible during the tourney, or there is no tourney for like the Knicks or the Mavs, they might shoehorn us into like a game during that time span to fill in. So like it's a to be determined based on who doesn't make the tourney. So
honestly,
like
I hated the idea of the tournament.
This
Who didn't hate the idea? You're talking about the in-season tournament?
I like it, bro.
Yeah,
I love it, bro.
This schedule though is pretty trash. We done had back-to-backs already. First and foremost, every damn near game done been 1 at home, 1 away, 1 at home, 1 away, and we done had back-to-backs where it's been 1 at home and 1 away.
Yep,
that's ridiculous.
Are we talking about the in-season tournament?
Yeah,
because of the schedule. The scheduling that leads to the IST.
They scheduled all those back-to-backs because
stupidest
of the
thing
tournament.
all us for
baseball series.
Because when that in-season tournament starts, like based on most teams are not going to play.
I hope they get rid of that.
It's going to be like you're going to be playing 2 games over the span of 10 days.
Problem is though is that they're getting ratings, and that's all the big leagues care about. Oh, we're making money from this. Who cares about player safety / health?
They're not.
Has anybody heard anything about the in-season tournament as far as like if it's getting buzz, positivity, all that? Anybody heard anything?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think they're gonna get rid of it yet. They're gonna just add more to it. They're gonna put more incentives.
They're gonna tweak some things.
Yeah, probably refine it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're probably gonna raise the pool on how much money. Like it's gonna be $1 million. Probably
make it a playoff spot, Dre. Why not make it a playoff spot?
No.
Or make it like default home court throughout every round.
Now they're gonna make it. They're gonna give a draft pick, I think.
But hold up, what if Dre? The only thing about if you make it just home court in the playoffs, what if you don't make the playoffs and you win the season?
Well, then that means you don't deserve to make the playoffs. You just
you don't deserve to make the playoffs. You don't get your benefit. I'm saying.
Right. If you don't make the playoffs if you don't make the playoffs where 60% of the league makes the playoffs and you won an in-season tournament, that means you're trash or your whole team just got injured.
Or your coach is ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing: if you want to keep the concept of the tournaments, change it so instead of it being an in-game tournament, change it to a lottery tournament where if you don't make the playoffs, you have 12, 14 teams, something like that. Basically,
try to like hype.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. So basically, single game elimination. Whoever wins this lottery tournament gets the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, I like.
You know what? Gilbert Arenas and them said that on their show. They said to stop people from tanking, make the bottom 4 teams play, and whoever win the tournament out of the 4 teams get the number 1 pick.
That's not a bad idea.
That way Dallas can rebuild their franchise the right way.
Hold on. Ralph, who got more wins, the Knicks or the Mavs?
I think we do.
We do.
Who has more losses?
Who got more wins?
Who has more losses though?
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
I know.
Y'all are 9-5 and we're 8-5. That's how you fucked that up because y'all played more games.
We're 10-0 at. We're 10-0.
We were injured, bro.
We won away from 10. We're 10-0.
Okay.
So King, legitimate question: if New York wants to chuck Randle into the Hudson, we get rid of Maxey, we get rid of Powell, and we get rid of some filler contracts. So we'll say Holmes. You taking Randle?
Of course I would, because Randle's 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. And NBA teams can't turn down talent in their prime, regardless if they feel like it's a fit or not. Plus, Randle is on a reasonable contract. He makes 2/3 of what Kyrie Irving makes right now. Right now, he makes what I think y'all said Maxi
and he
Kleber
does,
and
he does 1/3 of what Kyrie does in the playoffs. I don't
right.
I don't even know about 1/3.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what he
I
does?
don't know.
But you know what he does, and y'all
What do you
complain about
make?
it for 2 hours. You know what he does? and
Rebound.
y'all complain about it for 2 hours. He rebounds, bro.
Rebounds. He does.
At
But
a
is
high
he going to
level.
want to just rebound, Freeze? That's what I. Is he going to want to just rebound and do extra stuff?
Is he
Of
going?
course
Is he
not,
going?
but what do
He
y'all
gonna be cool
team
with
look
fit
like?
into a role?
Yeah, but here's the thing that I'm getting at. When Kyrie comes off the floor and Luka's on the floor by himself, how does that look?
Oh,
It looks better with
And
Kyrie.
then when Luka comes off
Nice,
the
though.
floor and Kyrie's off the floor and Kyrie's on the floor by himself, how does that look?
I
Now
It
like
when
looks
you
that.
add
better with
Randle,
Kyrie.
now
Actually,
when
like
you
it
add
better.
Randle to that, now I'm just saying when you add Randle to that, Luka and Randle, when Kyrie's
New
on the
York could probably
bench,
do
you
it
still
too.
have firepower, right?
Yeah, but
It's a-
Randall got to be a guy that gets fed off of Luka. Will he try to be the guy that starts it and then say, "Hey, I can do things all
I
myself"?
think
He-
the thing about Randall, like him, his mentality. I think his mentality is that because he's been asked to do that here,
right.
he wouldn't go there and expect that.
I mean,
No.
I thought he was trying to do it his whole career. I feel like
No.
even in LA,
He
he's been
didn't do that
trying to
with Kobe.
fail
Bro, he
at
didn't
it.
do that with Kobe.
He failed
did
at
that with
it.
Kobe.
Well,
He
Kobe,
was-
well,
he was
Mamba,
looking- he was
he's
looking
not
like he
going to
was gonna
step
be a
on the
bust.
Mamba's
Yeah, I
toes,
was about to
though.
say, yeah, you weren't finna do that with over Kobe.
He
Man.
looked like he was about to be a bust
Nah.
with the Mamba.
He turned
No.
into a sixth man for the Pelicans and averaged
Yeah.
20
And
over
that's
the
when
bench.
that's when I felt like he got on with the Pelicans when he had the injuries and all that, and he actually started
When they
showing up.
when they
on his
let him
field.
play, when they let him play and be himself, he developed into this guy. It happens with a lot of NBA players, bro. Like everybody is not gonna be a star out the box. Some players need 3 or 4 years. Jalen Brunson.
Market
Yeah.
is the perfect
I
example.
want to
But
talk
my
about
thing, it ain't
Brunson
even
for
about
a
him being a star. I understand all that. It's just so he reminds me. I don't want to say Tim Hardaway. I'm not going to say Tim Hardaway, but that kind of like tunnel vision. I hate that tunnel vision on this team. I can't take a Julius Randle doing any kind of tunnel vision at all with Luka Doncic and Kyrie. I need him to get his stuff off of Luka
Right.
Doncic and Kyrie. If he's not willing to be that guy, like y'all got Jalen Brunson now, and y'all still at times I feel like trying to decide
Who
if
to
Julius
decide.
Randle going to play behind him or he going to go out and try
No,
to
that's
do
not
his
that's
thing.
not true, bro. That's not
Okay.
true.
I thought
That's
Julius Randle
not true
went off. I
because
thought
right
Julius
now
Randle went off
we are
recently.
running
They
the
talking about he's
same
mad.
exact offense. Right now, we're running the same offense, the same offensive sets as the Phoenix Suns and Chicago Bulls. We're running the same Zoom sets with wing players coming off the ring with screens from Randle, and the 4, whoever it is, gets the option to dribble, pass, or shoot the wing play. It's the reason why you see the emergence of RJ Barrett. And during the same time period, right, with Randle, Jalen Brunson is shooting 44% from 3. And Julius Randle has 3 7-assist games through 13 games.
And half of the season, Julius Randle was the worst player in the NBA. So, like, I mean, it is what it is. That's how
Jalen Brunson too.
Down. I mean, it could be, but Jalen
Actually,
Brunson.
King, that's a good point because he was shooting what, like 23% or something like that.
I can't take that. Like, I can't. A guy on this team with Luka and Kyrie can't be shooting 28% at all.
I think like the way you're putting it, you want Julius Randle to turn into that Kevin Love role where it's
Yes.
like, yo,
Yes.
space, shoot 40%, grab boards, give outlets,
give a little move when you got to, and all.
Be
Give us
low
easy
usage.
buckets in the paint.
Low usage, and
Yes.
and the best version of Randle that we've seen thus far in his career is when he's high usage. So we don't know if he can transfer over to being hyper efficient on lower usage. Not every player can do that, and not every player can be the inverse. So,
but
it's not a
there's
knock
an
on Randle.
alternative to that though. The original question was not that. The alternative was the players that were mentioned for Randle. Would you take those players that were mentioned? That's the original question, right? If you keep it in context.
For sure.
The question is, would you get rid of Dallas's bums for Julius Randle?
Was it all bums?
Let's just say New York does it.
It was Holmes,
bums.
Powell, and Maxey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would take that straight
Yeah,
up.
well,
Hell yeah. Y'all wouldn't do that,
Say
though.
New York would do
No,
it.
Y'all wouldn't do that, though.
Oh, they would.
Oh,
we
okay.
ain't doing that.
Crazy. Think about the advanced analytics.
That's worth something to us is Luka. Everybody else to us is alphabet soup.
You wouldn't take Kyrie?
No.
You would take Donovan Mitchell, but not Kyrie?
Okay, let me ask this just for context. What version of the Dallas Mavericks was better, Luka and Jalen or Luka and Kyrie?
Luka and
Luka
Jalen
and
for me.
Jalen.
Well, I mean,
So why
hold
would
on.
we take
Hold on,
Kyrie
hold on.
when we have Jalen?
But technically, Jalen Brunson never had to start the way that Luka and Kyrie had this year.
True.
And they only played 16 games last
Well,
year.
that's because
So-
Jalen was developing still.
I got you, but I'm just going based off what Freezy said. Freezy said,
But hold on, but that's the thing too, because like people, this is why we always hear us say put things into context. Jalen Brunson had 4 years.
Yeah.
Right.
4 years to play with Luka.
Sometimes it
compared
takes
to
longer
16
than normal
games.
to develop into a star. Look
But-
at Jalen
but-
Brunson now; he's putting up 50.
Okay, does the scoring
All right, and
always
Kyrie
lead
can put up 60.
does Kyrie scoring always lead to winning?
Yes,
Not
we won a
really.
game with him scoring.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but-
y'all. Yeah, he scored tonight too, though, right?
Man.
Nobody really scored
he's
tonight.
talking about historically for Kyrie.
Yeah, and-
not.
Oh,
But let me say this about the thing that Rel said though. What Rel said is absolutely the reason why Brunson is a better fit because Rel said they had 4 years to develop chemistry, right? They had 4 years. They were drafted on the same night. So while you say there's a larger body of work for production on the floor, there's also 4 years of chemistry and synergy that they built together to
But-
develop together.
Do you also know that same narrative was for Jalen Brunson when we drafted him? That he wasn't going to fit here with us either when we had Luka?
Mm-hmm.
His first year?
And also,
Right.
Freezy, what
Right.
you said, you asked me the question about the Donovan Mitchell thing is what I said to you. And you said if Kyrie not working here, why would I want Kyrie there? And I'm like, well, why would you take Donovan Mitchell over Kyrie?
The reason I liked Kyrie
I never
here
said I'd
personally
take
is
Kyrie
because
over
he was
Donovan
so
Mitchell.
good fundamentally.
I know you said you wouldn't take Kyrie.
He's saying, why would you take Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell?
You mean as a
over
Nick
Kyrie
or
Irving?
as a Nick or Maverick?
As
You
a
mean?
Nick.
No. Donovan Mitchell provides something different
that Kyrie can't.
That Kyrie doesn't. Yeah, that's I always felt like that. I felt like Tom Thibodeau with Donovan Mitchell would turn Donovan Mitchell into Derrick Rose. Right. That was my thought on it. And if you look at Donovan Mitchell's profile and Derrick Rose's profile early on, what's the difference?
Donovan Mitchell
The
not
difference
as
is that Donovan Mitchell is a better 3-point shooter.
Donovan Mitchell not as athletic as Derrick Rose. He's more of a wingspan,
You know-
arm guy, and dunking on guy. Derrick Rose was springy, just like it looked like it was weird when he was jumping. Like this
Donovan
dude
Mitchell
was,
don't look like that.
I mean,
Nah, Donovan Mitchell,
that's more of a
arms,
John
man.
Moran kind of comparison, honestly.
I'll say personally, I'd say Derrick Rose is 99.9 percentile athleticism. Donovan
Ever.
Mitchell was Donovan Mitchell was like 97.
Ever,
like 90
yeah.
percentile.
When you're talking Donovan Mitchell, when you're talking Derrick Rose, you're talking about Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins type athleticism. I get that, right? But when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, you're talking about in a category of Zach LaVine-ish athleticism, bro. That's freaky. That's more athletic than anybody on y'all team right
Reed,
now.
let me ask you a question. Is he more athletic than Kevin Johnson?
No, he's not.
No.
I think he's not as fast as Kevin Johnson, but I think vertically he's more explosive than Kevin Johnson. Even though Kevin Johnson can jump out the gym.
I don't think Donovan
But remember, Donovan Mitchell is 200 plus pounds, bro.
Shoot, Derrick Jones
Mitchell
is probably
not
more
180.
athletic than Donovan Mitchell. Like, it's not to say Donovan Mitchell's not athletic, but like, I think we may be overrating his athleticism. Like, John Morant's more athletic than him. Like, there's a few guys I feel in the league that I'm like, man, De'Aaron Fox, I feel like maybe more athletic than him. He just maybe can't jump as high.
No, he's
fast. As far as speed and all, De'Aaron Fox is a beat. That's athleticism, right?
That's Kevin Johnson. That's the Kevin Johnson comp right there, in my opinion. Because you're talking about foot speed and athleticism
Yeah,
too.
foot speed is athleticism.
Yeah, I understand.
Agility.
But so is agility, and so is dexterity.
De'Aaron Fox maybe more agile than like. The only thing I think that Donovan Mitchell got over De'Aaron Fox is vertical. I don't think he's more agile than De'Aaron Fox.
He has a larger wingspan.
All right, that's fine. But I'm saying as far as we talking about athleticism and just agility and being agile.
I think he's stronger than him, but I think De'Aaron is slippery. He decelerates. He does a lot of the Luka stuff. If you keep it in a buck,
I was going to say, if you gave Luka hit Fox's speed and athleticism, then I mean, let's be honest, that's a 2K player right there.
Well, that's Luka averaging 60.
Right, and then plus the reason why I bring it up is the Tom Thibodeau effect. Like, I think if Tom Thibodeau gets a super athletic point guard, he's proven to you already that he can turn that player into the league MVP. So even if you give him De'Aaron Fox, He can still do that. Now, will your team win? No, they'll probably still a second round team because Tibbs is limited, and what he will develop, what Tibbs will morph into. He doesn't morph into anything. He's static and in his belief system.
Well,
right?
And he runs his
Derrick
players
Rose.
into the damn ground.
Derrick Rose was conference finals, right?
Yeah, they didn't win.
And
Yeah,
the year he was
Derrick
going to
Rose-
get hurt, the year he got hurt, I think they were going to beat the Heat, to be absolutely honest.
Derrick Rose, and Derrick Rose is a better defender. Like I think we're underrating Derrick Rose. Like Derrick Rose was, Donovan
He was on a
Mitchell.
good
of all
defensive team
time.
with Tibbs.
Donovan Mitchell's nowhere near Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was at a point arguably a top 5 player. Donovan Mitchell,
Top 15, maybe.
I don't know if he's top 15.
I don't even know about top 15.
Like,
Top 20.
I'm not sure about 15.
I think
I think on the
top
total
15
poll that Kyrie is higher than Donovan Mitchell, in my
I
opinion.
think Ja better than Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
But here's the point that Freeze is making. With Tibbs, he'll give a guy sky high usage to the point.
Ultimate
He'll
green
just-
light, bro.
To the point, like Donovan Mitchell, yeah, he probably averages 28. He would under Tibbs, Tibbs would force feed him to the point he's
Yes.
getting 32, 33, 34.
Do y'all
Right.
want him to have more usage than Jalen Brunson though? That's what I'm saying.
That's
Why
it.
go get Donovan Mitchell
No.
if you already got Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson may be better than Donovan Mitchell.
I know he
You can
kicks
make-
his
you
ass.
can make-
I
you
mean,
can
That's
make
what I'm
that
saying.
argument.
Y'all keep going for Donovan Mitchell. I'm like, Jalen Brunson is probably better than Donovan Mitchell.
I was going to
It's
say
not
a couple
running
years
the
ago.
table.
I think we got to relax, bro. Jalen Brunson's an excellent scorer.
Get the heck out. You just
But-
said
but
earlier
better-
he's shooting 45% and all that and shooting.
I just said he's a
I
better
was
scorer.
gonna say, Breezy, you just saw
King.
live in action this past summer, man.
I just said he a better scorer, bro. But Jalen Brunson is not diming people up, right? He's not gonna lock people down defensively.
Don't he
He's not
average
gonna
like 6
rebound.
assists?
Is Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell locking anybody down?
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm
did
not
that
talking
too.
about, but I'm not talking about Donovan Mitchell, bro. I'm speaking. I think what's happening is y'all dragging like my points into separate areas. What I'm trying to do is like when you say one thing to me, I'm just focused on that one thing you say. When we're talking about Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson is not a high assist man. Period. He's not a great defender. Period. He's not a rebound. Now the other things he does well. Historically, he's a great finisher at the rim. This year, not so much. We all think that's going to turn around. His 3-point shooting, 44%. We don't know if that's going to last because he never did that in Dallas. Dallas probably would have backed up the bank, would have gave him ownership if Jalen Brunson was going to shoot 44, 45%.
Well, that's hearsay.
It's only a 6 year though.
But
I bet so. You
understand
who our
the
owner
king is if Dallas knew he was going to be a 49% 3-point shooter on spot ups, Dallas would have never let that man walk out the door.
We would have. Yeah, we would have.
Nah, bro.
Because I'm
Okay.
I think Donnie
you
might have
talking,
kept
you
him if
talking
Donnie
to the
was still in
Jalen Brunson,
office.
the person that's the biggest Jalen Brunson fan before anybody else.
Jalen Brunson
You talking to the
Well,
guy
that
that was
actually-
the biggest
He
Jalen Brunson
was.
fan before anyone else.
Right.
Before
He
got
talked
there.
me
That
into
was-
Jalen Brunson
that's
early.
me, actually. I'm sorry to
I
say,
knew
but
Jalen
that's
Brunson
me.
was nice before he even made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
The team, I knew he was going to be all this. I
Right,
even
right.
yelled it before he got on your team.
Right.
And I knew, and the Mavericks still got rid of him and played with him. Jalen Brunson, one of the greatest Mavericks of all
I'd
time.
say I'm
Right.
the same.
He's one of the
exact
greatest
way,
Mavericks, and
King.
they still got rid of him.
Right.
It's
So
my
that's
team.
malpractice. That's front office malpractice, then, bro.
Yes.
Facts.
Right.
That's
We've
what
been
it
saying.
Yeah,
is.
that
It ain't
has
nothing
nothing to
about-
do with
it ain't
my
nothing about
feelings
Jalen
of Brunson
Brunson.
as a Knicks fan. That has everything to do with the Mavericks letting him go.
All I'm saying to you about the Knicks, my question to you was about the Donovan Mitchell. Like, why
Right.
do y'all want Donovan Mitchell if you got somebody better than him saying he can be a D Rose and all? When you got to play, get somebody different. I feel like why get two undersized guards when you got the best undersized guard of the two already? You go get
Right.
somebody else.
Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell is your backcourt is crazy. Like that's crazy.
Oh,
Right.
offensively,
It's
of
a
course.
second-
Undersized guy. Wait a minute. Let me ask y'all this. How do y'all keep asking the same question and not even notice that Donovan Mitchell is playing next to Darius Garland right now?
And
Is he not undersized?
That's guess what? They got a whole like front line of guys.
I was gonna say they got
That's
3
huge.
top line defenders.
3
Yeah,
7-footers
they
in
probably
the
should be playing
Who's got
together. Like,
who's got the number
Not
one
to
defense in
mention,
the
4
NBA
of the
right now?
guys in their starting lineup is like
Who's got the number one
all-stars,
defense in the
aren't
NBA
they?
right now?
Minnesota.
No, the Knicks.
Oh, okay, that's fine. The Knicks
The
got.
Knicks have the number one
So why
defense in
get-
the NBA right
You're
now.
gonna,
Really?
and you're going to
Yes.
get rid of your 2 guard and put a smaller 2 guard that doesn't even defend and say, okay, we're going to say the number 1 defense.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Who?
Kyrie Irving a better defender than both of them.
They're both who? Darius Garland and
then both Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yes.
But you wouldn't take Kyrie Irving.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we talk about like the things that make our defense very good or elite, they were asking for Mitch Robinson in that trade. They were asking for Grimes in that trade.
Right.
Our point of attack and our rim protector. So if you were to swap it out, like they have those two trees up there in Cleveland, and that young kid is gonna finish.
But that was Utah though, Dre. That's
yeah,
not
I'm saying.
Cleveland. We're not gonna. If we get Donovan Mitchell, we get them from Cleveland, not Utah.
But you remember, Utah had Gobert.
And that's prime Gobert, top defender Gobert.
Gobert right now.
We all knew they had plans. They had plans on moving Gobert from Go. As soon as their front office came in, they were gonna trade both. As soon as Danny Ainge got there, you knew Gobert was gone.
They got rid of both of them. The team was never built. I mean, Donovan Mitchell really overrated because of Gobert in a way. Like, I mean, it is what it is, man. I just don't think. I think we overhyping Donovan Mitchell. Like, Donovan Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell. He played college for a long time. Like, he came in the league later. He is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played 2 years, bro.
That's what Donovan Mitchell is.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: when Dallas smoked Utah in that playoff run, it exposed a lot of the bad habits that both of them had, Gobert and Mitchell.
That's not totally accurate. They were trying to defend on the perimeter with Joe Ingles. We got to relax, bro.
We got to relax. Hold on. You got to calm down. I got you. We were trying to defend with Joe Ingles. Hold on. Joe was there that time? Or was
Joe was there. Come on, bro. We got to relax, bro.
Bro, they was trying to guard him with Bogdanovich.
Joe was there too? I don't know, but either way, they still beat them and was up basically 2-1 without Luka Doncic.
All I'm saying is the NBA is a team game, and you got to have high level coaching. No championship team is going to be built and win with one elite player. Y'all know that. Y'all have Luka.
Well, we got they had two elite players though, and they had a coach that was considered a great coach until this year.
Donovan Mitchell cannot be considered a top 2 option on a team that wants to win a title.
What's his name? Quinn? What's Quinn
Snyder? Yeah,
Quinn
Snyder. He was seen as a great coach.
Hey, shout out to Matt.
And he's sitting on the couch right now.
Hey, Freezy, shout out to Matt.
I knew they were in hell when they tried to put Bogdanovich on Brunson.
Yeah.
As a point of attack, I knew it was over after that.
Yeah, come on,
because Donovan Mitchell couldn't do anything.
Bro, we said barbecue chicken when they put that man on him, bro. They waited till like game 6 to put Royce O'Neal on Luka, and it was too late then. I think Luka dropped like 30 on him in that game.
Like even last year, Cleveland had a decent squad. Y'all took it to him because Jalen Brunson's better than Donovan Mitchell.
Their one issue though, they didn't have any shooting.
They didn't have any shooting, and clearly the moment was too big for Darius Garland and Evan Mobley.
We had Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith, and we still beat them. I hear you.
Reggie's on the damn couch right now.
Bro, trust me, we know what it's like to have Reggie Bullock, bro.
Yeah, I do. Right.
King, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all ever told you the story before, right? But I went to games 3 and 4 in Atlanta, right? We sat up in a suite, right, in Atlanta. Bro, we watched Derrick Rose get a deflection and throw a home run pass to Reggie Bullock. You know what he did with it, bro? On the other end of the court. It was 9 players on one side of the court and Reggie Bullock on the other side of the court. You know what he did with that pass, bro?
He pulled it out.
He called it. He caught it. He bobbled and caught it. And then he ran from the 3-point line out of bounds underneath the rim without dribbling.
Damn.
Bro, that man took 7 NBA steps without dribbling the basketball.
Man.
And then they called travel, and he turned like, what? And then he laughed, like remembering that he didn't dribble.
Oh, he pulled the Powell.
Oh,
he did a Russell Westbrook.
Yes. In a playoff game, we down by 7.
But after receiving a pass full court, that's crazy. That
was a momentum play. I think right after that, Trae Young hit a 3 or something, and it was over.
Yeah, and it was over. And the people the Knicks fans I was with, I had to stop. You know how in the suite, right? They have this glass barrier where you could walk to like a little balcony or whatever. I had to stop people from jumping over that, bro, when they saw it. People was like, "Yo, my God, bro, we came all the way to Atlanta for this."
Was he our best defender though on Trae Young?
point of attack.
Clippers.
Best is subjective.
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah, because he was the one that primarily was guarding him, right?
Because he cooked
like,
everybody. No, Alfred Payton.
Yeah,
Alfred Payton.
Oh, he did have, I forgot about Alfred Payton.
Yeah, so
Oh
but he
my
cooked
God.
everybody. So
Tibbs was starting Alfred Payton over Emmanuel quickly. Tibbs was starting
I
Allen
don't
over
know
Emmanuel
what
quickly.
Div's put in there. 2 and 8's kind of that's doom or take. I think that he can go, 5 and 5, 6 and 4, depending on which forms of not just Kai and Luka, the supporting cast. That's the key thing.
Do y'all buy Minnesota as like being contenders?
I don't know yet. I don't.
Minnesota is a
we still
pretender,
Too
up
they're
early,
not a
in
good
my
team.
opinion.
I'm still. I don't trust Cat. Like I don't trust Cat. I don't trust Rudy Gobert. I need to see it. I feel like I gotta see it before I'm like.
Just the reason why I say there'll be a regular season darling and make noise on that championship level. I'm not saying that they're going to win a championship. I'm saying they're going to make noise on that championship level is because they have all the elements you need to win a championship, right? They have a veteran point guard. They have an elite scorer, two-way player, right? They have a Boris DL type play off the bench in slow-mo. They have an elite wing defender in McDaniels. They have a wing that can, a four that can stretch the floor, and they have elite rim protection, right? Now,
and an awesome backup center.
Right. Is King stealing my? Okay, he's stealing my thunder. Okay, but you see where I'm going with it, right?
Yes.
And they have enough pieces where if they can't figure it out before the All-Star break, they can go out and add another piece, right? They can go out and add
Not
another
really,
piece.
because they don't have the draft capital because they spent it all on Gobert.
No, what I'm saying is, I understand that. What I'm saying is they could cobble together the pieces to put together a trade for somebody off the radar, like in Isaiah Joe, who all he wants to do is just come in and shoot the three.
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have to be their main piece. What you're saying, Freezy? They just got if they want to switch their role players out to get better.
Just fill around the edges.
Yeah. That's all.
Y'all still trying to get him, Freezy?
To my cat? No.
No.
I'm sorry. Cat is.
That's what I'm saying.
Cat is the most overrated player in the NBA. He cannot hold Dirk's jock or Peja Stojakovic's jock.
Ooh, he said Peja, Jesus. And let me read this quick out, and we can probably call it a night here.
All right,
she said King Gorilla heard an argument on player's choice. She said they said Tyrese Haliburton would be in the conversation of being a better passer than Luka and better offensive player than Luka in 2 years. Thoughts?
No.
I think well, first and foremost, they trying to find they want to find an American player to be that dude. It is what it is. Every year it's a new person. Jason Tatum, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Haliburton, John Morant. Trae Young. Trae Young. It is what it is. But I do think Tyrese Haliburton will be a better per point guard than Luka Doncic.
I can see that.
I don't.
It's because
Luka's not a point guard. He's a ball handler.
It's because he's just not this dynamic offensive weapon on his own, like in isolation. Like the reason why Luka is the way he is and he can look off people is because he can score at will. Tyrese Haliburton cannot score at will, so he has to be a passer.
Right. But Tyrese might be point guard of this generation.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's getting like I'm sure he had like 48 assists and 0 turnovers.
0 turnovers. This dude is
Tyrese is a top 10 player this year, by the way.
I don't know if he's top 10 yet. He's pushing. He's
definitely
make
the argument for top 20 for sure.
I have him in my top 10. I mean, as of currently, like just based off recency bias, but like not like pure top 10, I guess.
He's gonna be like all NBA 13
player. Yes.
I can see that argument. Like making a push for 13, but like being on the fringes.
Okay. So last year we were worried about Jalen Brunson and him finally getting the recognition he deserved and all that. Does Tyrese jump over to Jalen Brunson this year?
Yes.
He already got the
make a
recognition. He
playoff
made the All-Star game last.
I could see Eastern Conference Finals for them this year.
Yeah, he made it, but like
I
still think people thought after the season was over that Jalen Brunson probably may be better than they were saying Jalen Brunson better than Trae Young, and Trae Young made more All-Star games than Jalen Brunson. So
we know he's better
every year. 26,
but we know he's better than him though.
Every year, who Trae Young better than him or Jalen Brunson better than Trae Young?
We know Jalen Brunson better than Trae Young.
Well, here's Trae Young, freaking cone.
Yeah, Trae Young ain't nobody, bro. Who is Trae Young, bro?
Who had them on that when you need him? I
I'm mad at
Trae
you.
Young is a
Yeah,
great
I mean,
player.
man.
I mean,
I take JB over Trae. If I had to trade on this team, I'm definitely taking JB over Trae.
Oh yeah, as far as team
Jalen
fit
Brunson's
goes,
a decent-
I'm taking Brunson.
like you have to. Unfortunately, Trae Young is very heliocentric. Everything has to be around him.
Yep.
And
for it
when
to
he's
function.
off, it's terrible.
Oh God, yes.
And we've seen Jalen Brunson, for better or worse, know how
Shoot
to play next to a
49%
superstar.
from 3 on spot up threes, bro.
Hey, you saying 49% on threes? Trae Young not even shooting 49% with a field.
Right.
Oof.
He's not even shooting anything in the fours.
If
Like,
Trae Young played the way I think he should play, Trae Young could average 20 and 15 though.
I mean, he could.
I have a
average
hot take
20
for y'all though, real
15,
quick.
but-
Jalen Brunson is the best fundamental point guard in the NBA.
Fundamental in terms of scoring.
In terms of offense.
He's one of them. He's one of them. I can't say he's better than Kyrie.
And well, if we saying point guards,
Kyrie
then
is more skilled than fundamentals.
Okay, if we're saying.
I mean, that's part of his fundamentals is his skill, as far as being able to put that elbow in, being able to I think that's part of the skill, ain't it? As far as the fundamentals.
Yeah,
I'll say
one guy that got to make buckets.
Well, if we're calling a spade, Jokic is a point guard.
Well, yeah. Honestly,
Technically, it's a point guard. So, I mean, there is no one more sound than him in terms of like post up. Like he does everything textbook to the point where it's unstoppable because he's just so big. And so he does basic post up with a hook. And a
I believe
floater,
it was Richard Jefferson who
pivots,
said
all that
that.
stuff,
Passes
so-
like Magic, scores like KD. I forget what else he said. He's great in the post. Like, there's nothing he can't do
I'm
offensively.
just not the biggest Joker guy, man. Like I don't know why. It's something about it. Like I don't like that they glorify that he doesn't do anything, that he doesn't like basketball, and then that whole like showing that
It's
everybody
a
else.
lie though. Like
I don't like that though, man. Like if
when
it was
they-
anybody else, they'd be hating him. I feel like.
But the
well,
thing
it's
is,
that
like,
American
you don't
bias,
practice,
I feel.
like
Honestly,
you don't practice one-legged jumpers if you're not obsessed with getting good. Like
Mm.
he definitely is.
Not to
obsessed.
mention it's all net.
But
Not
I
to
don't
say
think
that's like,
he's that great. I don't think he's
special or
the
anything,
greatest
but
scorer though. Like I don't
No,
want to say he
no,
scores
no,
like
no.
KD or nothing like that. Like
he scores like KD. Like he
he's-
has a
he's-
very
he's
KD
very
like
good at everything.
play
I feel
style.
like
He's very good at leveraging the fact that
Oh.
he's 7 foot 280.
yes.
Well, here's the thing: if Joker had Dirk's bag in terms of his scoring, he'd be unstoppable.
Oh,
legitimately.
Jokic is better than Dirk. We gotta relax.
as a scorer.
At everything.
He is better than Dirk. He arguably.
He a 2-time MVP. That shit in the
He is.
conversation right
He's,
there,
he's,
bro.
he's arguably better than Dirk. He is.
Yeah, and he's not even 30 yet.
Yeah, he is. I'd say the same thing about Giannis though.
Yeah.
Kevin,
And I love Dirk, by the way. I love Dirk. I think Dirk is a top 3 power forward all time.
But Kevin Durant not better than Dirk. That's all I know.
Yeah, I love Dirk, bro. I think he revolutionized the power forward position.
He
Of
did.
course.
Dirk,
I know people talk about it.
Dirk changed his game 3 times. Kevin Durant virtually plays the same.
This is one of the reasons why I hate the Tim Duncan debate.
Yeah, 'cause
Why?
Tim's more of a 5, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dirk should be the
I
clear
agree
cut
with
number
you,
2 power forward of all time, but that's because of Mark Cuban and them. I would say that to the end of the time.
If Dirk was treated the way Tim Duncan was with the Spurs, you could call Dirk a top 5 player of all time, in my opinion.
You can make that argument because if he had the equivalent of a Tony and and Manu, let's be honest.
So Jaime, you saying we took the draft series? Is that what you're saying?
Shit.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry.
But
It's hard. It's hard.
It's difficult to crack, man.
My
Like
It's hard. It's hard to say that because of the rip. From day one, Duncan was an anchor.
yeah.
Like
he was the number 1 pick. Yeah,
Oh,
he was.
yeah, I
Steve
think in the
Nash-
top 5.
Steve
That's
Nash, by
not
the way, would have won 3 championships with this team if we kept him.
Steve Nash should have got one, but I think he underrated. Even though he had 2-time MVP, people try to downplay it like he didn't do what he did.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But-
I think honestly, Nash probably would have.
Everyone
won that
says that that's
championship,
just Mike D'Antoni.
in, like, what was it
That one with the San
2000?
Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, where he got hip checked.
Yep.
Yeah.
they should have won that year.
But I do think they played Cleveland that year, right? That was 2007, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it
that's
was.
the year-
Amari
we
Amari
should have won
was-
the championship. That's
Amari
the year
was
the
out,
Mavericks should have won the championship.
Amari was
Yeah, we
out there
played them in the
dropping
second round that
40
year.
on
People
Duncan head.
people
man.
No,
say
I
people
thought
say
that was the
Mike
year we
Dan,
lost in the first round.
people say Mike D'Antoni made
was
Steve
second
Nash
round.
in
I
Phoenix.
thought that was the year we lost to Golden State. That wasn't Golden State year?
No, what's the year? No, oh no, yeah, you're right.
Because it was the Jazz waiting in the conference finals, right? Between the
because that's that year we literally beat everybody but Golden State that year.
We couldn't beat Golden State that year. That was one of our years right there.
Oh man,
I was gonna say.
Hey guys, we'll probably go ahead and end it here. We almost 2 hours. I went way over what I was gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all backstage here, man. So we can go ahead and end the show.
Yeah,
thank you so much, Rel. Thank you so much, King. Thank you.
Man, no problem.
Good night, suckers.
You've been quiet the whole time, man. He's quiet like Tim Hardaway tonight, man.
Yeah, like going to win.
Like revenge season.
Before we cut it off though, I think it was Austin or Jet. One of them said Dirk was. I think Jet said Dirk was gonna be top 5. It's hard to be top 5 when you're not known as a defender. The only guy probably in my top 5 that's not the greatest defender is probably Magic Johnson.
Magic, yeah.
That's it. Everybody else play defense.
And that's fair. But yeah, man. Listen, guys, there was just something we wanted to try today, man, because I know it wasn't too much to talk about, man. Figured a few of y'all to hop in here, man, and start a conversation for us. Bad game all the way around, man. Hopefully we pick it up here on Wednesday. I'm trying to see what I'll be able to do at Wednesday, bro, because my family coming in.
Or either way we set it up, I'll probably be on there and all that. We can just jump in and out for us. You feel me? You don't got to be on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably still do it though. Just I'll see how it go. I'll let you know. But yeah, man, listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, man, into Mav content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit that like button. Everyone who's watching the video today, man, please hit that like button, man. Next game is Wednesday, guys.
That's a big game for you.
Ooh.
Ain't you? Didn't you bet, Larry? Ain't that between
that bet? That was between Larry and Johnny.
Oh, that's a big game for them then. Pause.
That's a big game right there for them. That's gonna be the make or break bet right there. That's gonna be crazy, bro. Man, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, listen. Also too, follow us on all our socials, guys. Got all the links down below in the description box below, guys. So follow us on all our socials. Follow us, guys. Also too, on Playback TV, man. I'm gonna probably try to see if we can get the game on. Or King, if I'm not in there, King will be on there Wednesday, guys. In there talking to you guys. Right, King, you gonna be in there Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be in there. Even if I'm not in there, they'll still be playing. Like that's what I'm saying. They can still talk and chat. But I'll be in there.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can follow us on Playback.TV, man. Go ahead and set you up a profile, man, and follow us on there, man. It was pretty fun today, even though we lost. We had a pretty good time in there. Also too, I said the socials. If you want to buy some of our merch, like you see, I got the hats on, I got the shirt. Want to buy our merch, guys? Scroll over to the store tab on our YouTube channel, man, and go scroll down. You should see whatever you guys want on there. Or you can go to our Twitter page, and we have a link in the bio, man, to our shop, and you can connect to the merch there. What am I missing, King? I'm missing something.
Join.
Oh, you got. So yeah, if you guys want to, join us, on Playback or on Fridays. Shout out to Jaime, man. He's a new member now. You guys can hit that join button, man. Become a member of the channel, man, and you can check out all the perks that you have becoming a member, man. So go ahead and hit that join button, man, if you want to join that. And I think that's all I got, man. What you got, King?
Just share, more share, guys. Please hit them likes for us. It's like a share. On our way to our next goal of 2K. As Rel said, Playback was awesome. We're getting a bunch of followers there as well. We're starting to grow. That's pretty awesome. Even if you lose, just awesome to talk your way through it with the rest of the. If you can't view it, you got to add. What is it? Your league pass. If you don't, you got to use it as a second screen, Dre.
Yeah, you got to use it as a second screen. Yeah, same thing, Div. Like you got to use it as a second screen if it blacked out or whatever.
Unless you're a member.
Yeah, unless you're
on Fridays or whatever.
Yeah, like if you're a member on Fridays, you actually can watch the game without having to worry about having a league pass connected to your account.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to work on. That's going to be one of the perks of being a member. They'll be able to watch us. Watch our game on our page without us being on there and everything. They can just go in there and watch it and conversate with everybody. So, but yeah, I think that's all I got, man. I guess that will probably do it for us, guys. We'll be back here on Wednesday, man, after the Mavs play the Los Angeles Lakers. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs. We out.
Peace.